You know, sometimes it's easy to get hyperbolic.
Hyperbolic time chamber. Dragon Ball Z.
Sometimes it's easy to overstate the importance of a moment in time. Sometimes, in order to go to the future, you gotta go back in time.
Huey Lewis in the news.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Hip to be square. Da, 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 da. Hip to be square.
What I'm saying is, if you had broken promises in your office pool, you lost some money today. Why?
Yeah.
Because promises kept, motherfuckers. We doing it.
Hell yeah.
We doing it.
Let's go. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I didn't even say the word because it ain't time yet.
Oh, dude, they don't even know about the intro movie before the game starts.
That's right. Y'all get to enjoy 15 minutes, whatever. Oh yeah, break that immersion. Let's go.
Hard drive. Okay.
Boop,
This
boop,
game
boop,
has one of the
boop,
best,
boop, boop.
one of the best intro movies in any game. I swear ever.
Bro, did you realize this is our first post-Police Knots Metal Gear Solid?
Oh yeah,
We in a whole new Kojima tax bracket now.
it's true.
Do, 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 do.
I'm gonna pretend like I've never watched this 500 times.
Boop, 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 boop. Sorry, I just can't help it. Yo, it's a Hideo Kojima joint. Oh no, the capture card. No, not on the intro. Come on.
Oh no.
Oh no, I gotta do it fast.
I was gonna say there's no music for this part playing right now.
My capture card has been doing some weird shit lately.
Oh no. Well, I guess we're gonna have to do what I do in my stream, and that's play the intro movie. Here, I'll start it over. Start it over.
So terrible. Sorry, everybody. I hate to break the immersion like that.
I'm pretty sure if I don't press anything.
Oh, you hate to break the immersion.
Dude.
Hopefully it goes back.
Yeah.
If not, we could just run the whole the full reset. Just
I have a feeling because I
back to the main menu, like, you know. Man, we had it all. You know what?
Here we go.
Oh, okay, all right, we back in. All right, here we go. Reset, rewind. Do. Right back to it. Kojima. Police Knots.
Iconic.
Say all the same thing. You know what? Fuck it. That's it. Kick it off with the old school intro. Let's go. We here. That's it. I tried, man. I tried to give y'all the cinematic opening. Sometimes it don't work. What are you gonna do?
It's all good.
Y'all here. We playing the game. Y'all know the game. And
I believe this is the trailer as well, maybe? Because this is made to look like Snake is the main character.
a Hideo Kojima joint. Right, so now with time and context, we know that the meta is already happening. We're already being played. So we got the whole game has to go through the lens of we're being fucked with the whole time.
Can you turn my headphones up a little?
Yes, you
Turn
can.
me up on my headphones a little bit. Turn my snare down. Hand the bass to the left.
Oh, why?
1960s, dude.
Nah, no
We
pan.
don't play.
We don't pan the bass. That's ridiculous.
This is my fucking jam right here.
Gotta lower it down a little bit. Don't always be yelling up at the top of the game.
I can't even. Can you turn my volume up a tiny bit more?
Sure.
There we go. Okay.
Put us up a little bit. How about that? Chalashaska. Lalilulelo.
Bam, aka Phil Lamar.
Is it Phil Lamar?
Yep.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Fortune.
Yo, this cutscene is badass, yo. It's so wild that we live in a time where 1080p now looks old and grainy. Like look at it there, and then look at it here. There it looks fine. Here it looks like, oh my god, so funny. It's crazy. It's just gonna keep happening. There will be a time when people see the display, like when people watch with 1080p, and they'll be like, the way we look at like old school tube TVs, and be like, oh, that shit look grainy as fuck. Let's go. Let's go. These actually get me kind of hyped, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, look at that green filter, baby. Let's go.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear? Oh man, we should have did the drinking game. Are you familiar with the drinking game? You drink every time Snake asks a question. What's up, Tate? Oh, let's go.
Spec energy.
Tactical espionage action.
Y'all ready for cutscenes?
Y'all ready for us to sit here and not talk? The valley of no talking?
I think there'll be some talking. I'm show.
A shout.
Type 2, full screen, blood on. Blood, okay. Okay. Tanker plan, we're doing both.
Hell yeah.
Normal. We're gonna do normal, I think, right? That seems like a move, right? Radar, since the ring does not appear during intrusion. I don't understand why they offered to take away the radar when you're in. I'm gonna keep it on. Like why? It doesn't matter.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. Oh man, I want to grab a beer.
Oh shit.
I don't want to miss nothing. No, you know what? I'll wait.
It was like 8 minutes, I think. I used to have this mapped out.
The Hudson River. 2 years ago.
It's so good. It's so good. All right,
We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
George Washington Bridge. That's kind of my bad. I should have asked him if he was ready first, you know? Nice.
Yeah.
George Washington Bridge, yo.
George Washington Bridge.
They took off a lot of the motion blur in this part. I kind of appreciate it.
I fucking hate motion blur. Major Deegan Expressway.
Smoking a stogie.
Yeah, I'm almost through season 2 on yet another Sopranos rewatch.
Oh, nice. On my rewatch that I haven't took a break for several months. I'm almost halfway through season 6.
What a show, man.
Yeah.
Every time I go back, I like it more.
It's really good, man.
I didn't know when y'all were gonna go live, so I watched Scarface until I got the notification. Nice. Perfect. How far'd you get? I feel like Scarface before Yarbo is always a good idea.
Hey, Vin, what's up? Tag partner.
Oh
we out
shit,
here.
it's the MVP.
Let's go.
Chainsaw scene. Oh damn, real early. Let's go. Let's go. Shalashaska. I welcome the day, man. I welcome the day. We'll have a sporting contest. How about Trad, though, buying his rematch?
I saw that, yeah.
Holy shit.
I'm really happy to support Have Him on Radio by subbing, but if I had known he was going to buy a jillion gift subs, maybe I would have waited and played the odds and got a gift sub on the House of Trad, but...
Right.
I still did it.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
It comes back. You know,
Yeah.
we sub to you too, so that's like money not
He
even-
went hard. Him and Jedi went hard.
Really
They're the real deal. I'm excited for the Trad rematch. truly we will see if money does indeed buy happiness.
Yo, he bought that tier 3 to get the guaranteed title shot.
That's why your invisibility cloak doesn't work for Tanker, because his landing breaks it.
Yeah. Also, Terminator reference.
Yeah.
You know, let's not lie. Straight up Terminator reference.
Would you be able to turn my headphones up a little bit more? Is there any?
It's right on
Crank it.
schedule.
Let me just.
If the game audio is a little low. For
Yeah, it's weird because the game audio looks really loud in the
No, soon
Does it
enough.
make it loud in the broadcast?
in the
as well?
stream. Yeah. So whatever. I'll just turn your headphones up. It's fine.
Okay, hell yeah.
That's max though. If you need more, we're gonna have to raise the game audio.
It's actually perfect.
How's the mix in? How's the audio mix tape? Let's go. Oh my God, let's go.
Codec call.
Thanks, Vin. I appreciate that.
This is
You never know when we need a 6-man tag.
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak.
Everything going okay?
Stealth camo's busted.
So you get the stealth camo.
I must have overused it.
You get the stealth camo.
Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal
if you
with
get
it.
enough dog
You're not
tags.
in the military anymore.
Right.
You gonna do it?
I didn't plan on relying
Well,
on
I'm
this
pretty
gadget
sure
anyway.
I
Private
need like
sector's
you
not
need
so
like
bad,
2
is it?
gameplays worth.
Privacy guaranteed.
If you get all the
I'm
dog
happy as
tags on
long as
medium,
no
it's
one
still
gives
not
me any
enough.
more
So you unlock
unwanted
items
gifts.
as you.
Do that thing with
Yeah.
Naomi.
And I can't say I missed the chattering nanny.
There you go.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Yeah, I need a little more.
Diverting
I heard
toys
it.
from
I
the
heard it. So it was a little
SSCN
low.
again. But give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know
That
how the
text looks
technical
nice
specs
and
of Metal
crispy,
Gear were
man.
sold
I
on
like
the
that.
black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That
Anti-metal.
explains why this one is under Marine Corps
You listen to
jurisdiction.
fucking anti-metal. We're just pro new wave.
We're
The
anti-metal.
mission objective is to
So
make
that's like
visual
what?
confirmation of the new
Like
metal
synth
being
pop,
transported
gospel,
by that
like,
tanker,
I'm like,
driven by
what's
photographic
anti-metal?
evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the
Okay.
bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method.
The AC
We
version
don't
was
even know
good.
how close it is to completion.
It looked good.
If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It
Wow,
would be
they
best if
literally
we could get
tell
out
you
of
to
there
sneak.
without
That's
alerting
awesome.
anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget
And
that
you
you're
can
part
you
of
can do this whole part without a
philanthropy,
single interaction,
an
right? If you
anti-Metal
sneak
Gear
right.
organization and
Yeah.
officially
That's
recognized by
crazy.
the UN.
There's one part
but still
where you have to
free
kill
of
people
Jocko.
though. There's
Oh,
one,
word.
there's one part where they discover you in the cutscene. You just gotta shoot your way out of it.
Okay.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta
Ooh, that look
M92F.
clean.
M9.
Let's
It's a little hard to
go.
because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake,
Cigarettes?
Cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you?
Check the settings. You could probably fuck with aspect
Here's the
ratio.
digital
if you-
camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
There might be some different aspect ratio choices. If you want to really go OD, you know, kick it old school, put it fucking letterbox.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth
The
mode
text
here.
looks so clean.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone.
Sure.
By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please, I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I
don't
hope
think
so.
I'm
Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea.
The rain
People
sound.
can get a clear view of the water from riverside.
So cool.
Sound design's really good. for this game.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. You
Nice.
see the entrance to the holds?
How dare you?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper.
Kappa.
What?
Oh, don't kill this guy. No, I said don't kill him. Well, don't kill the next guy. That would be really bad. No, I said not. Nope. Oh, he did.
Lalilulelo.
Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper?
bubbly. Affirmative. Probably another cavalry.
If you throw an enemy off of that thing,
Their game.
they take a picture of
Hijack.
you and they show you later.
They're probably targeting the
They like
ship's
purposely catch you,
Otacon,
get
how
rid of
many
your
men
bodies.
do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AGS-74U.
Wait till the cutscene's done. So if they have audio sliders, bring the sound effects and the music down just a little bit so we can get the voice acting up over the top of it.
Russians?
You sure?
This guy's name's definitely
no
like
Marine barber touched that head of hair.
Archimenidov or some shit. No, Colonel General Kalukovich. Colonel Kalukovich.
Yeah, there it is. Psychomantis.
I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
I'm on it. All right, we're almost done.
Kojima, baby, tutorializing through cutscenes.
This game probably has the least amount of cutscenes. It has less than 3,
Looks like the tanker's
and then 3 is
theirs
less than
now.
4, and then 5 is like a weird hybrid.
God, I can't wait to get to
Kasaka.
4. Can't wait to get to
Kasaka?
4.
Kamarov chopper, right? Killer whale.
Killer whale.
So for those who don't know, to get nostalgic for a minute,
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of
you
military
know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm
commando?
gonna wait till we have
Not
gameplay, then I'll talk about
necessarily.
it.
It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right, I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens.
Okay.
The frequency's 141.12.
Boom. Write it down in the
How can I
notebook.
check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it.
140.96.
Sorry, but no Mei Ling this
This
time.
makes me happy.
Call me on the
You just
codec
have to
when you
sit
want
down
to
with
save.
the notebook,
Got
write it
it.
all out. You know?
I'll be waiting
Ah.
just past the Verrazano
Hey!
Bridge.
Hey,
You need
Brooklyn.
to be off
Where
that
Brooklyn
ship by
at? Where
I'll be in
Brooklyn
touch.
at?
All right. Oh fuck! Here we go. All right.
It's funny that you say that because this HD collection has the MXS, the MSX OG Metal Gear 1 and 2, which is the true canon versions of the game.
Rookie mistake. That's okay.
So we could play those. It could happen.
Fuck. Yeah, it's pressure sensitive, so I have to like.
But yeah, I was gonna say before we started, to get nostalgic for a minute, the beginning of this channel, the very first thing ever done on this channel was myself and Yitty Main, before pre Yitty Main.
Yeah.
We played Metal Gear Solid 1. That was the very first game ever streamed on this channel. The lost first episode, which doesn't exist because I didn't know you had to set Twitch to save your VODs. So
Oh yeah.
um,
I didn't know that either.
yeah. So the very lost first episode on this channel was us playing this game. We didn't finish it. It took us about 3 years to come back to it. And
Yeah, we started it 2 times. Like we started it and then we did it again. We started the series, then we started it over for a second time, and then we started it over for the third time, and the third time we actually finished it. Because I think like the first or second time we lost the file, so we had no choice. Or
Yeah.
one of them.
One of the times was lost file, but so Metal Gear means a lot to this channel. Means a lot to me and Yeti as friends. You know, this is our shit.
Yeah.
And so it's really exciting to finally move into the second game. This is Yeti's baby. He's a Metal Gear Solid 2 boy.
Yeah. I didn't even get a chance to like practice it on my own, but I still remember a lot of the Taco Bell was great last night, dude. Definitely a fulfilling dinner.
Hell yeah.
I didn't really get a lot of Taco Bell growing up, so I feel like I'm just kind of experiencing it now later in life, and I'm not shitting myself every time. So.
Yeah. Well, Taco Bell's a vibe. It's unfortunate that you missed the heyday. It's not what it once was for sure, but.
What the fuck?
But I still have my moments where I'm like, yo, I'm in a mood for Taco Bell. I feel like the Taco Bell mood has like nothing to do with like I'm in the mood for Mexican food. It's like I'm in the mood for Taco Bell.
I'm really lucky. I didn't get discovered this time.
No!
Doomp.
The capture card again, bro. This is not a good thing. What's happening with this fucking capture card?
Apt deck. That's okay. You got the same thing? Nice. The fucking Baja Blast was on point. The Baja Blast, dude. Don't you work out? Hey, don't do. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. No, I make a career asking billionaires for money on Twitter. Specifically Elon Musk, who still hasn't responded to my tweets, even though he bought Twitter.
Like, it's clear that he had billions to spend. He just chose not to spend them on you.
So if you stay out in the rain for too long, Snake catches a cold and starts sneezing and shit, and it fucks your stealth up. I wouldn't be surprised if he really did that. I'm going the correct way for speedrunning.
Let's go.
I honestly wouldn't mind getting caught like once or twice, just so I could like, I don't know. I'm gonna get used to the controls. All right, first save. Let's go. So much dialogue in this game. It's insane.
You want to save, Snake?
Good music in this game too.
The thing that's like hitting me in the chest the most is how HD the text is. I'm like, oh, clean.
You of course know the saying, one for all for one.
What is this all of a sudden?
Oh, I figured you'd need a lot of motivation, so I came prepared. It's from the Three Musketeers, the book, the candy bar. Anyway, it means that if you go up against everyone by yourself, they'll gang up on you too, I think. Since you're on your own on that ship, you need to take this to heart and avoid confrontations. How was that? Just like the old days, huh?
Almost reminds me of Mei Ling, but you sure you got it right?
Of course. And I'll teach you a lot more of these. You can count on it.
Great.
Great.
You guys gonna follow this up with Snake Eater? I don't know. Usually we do something in between to break up the vibes, but you never know. I mean, we will eventually play Snake Eater. Yes, we will play them all. I bought this HD collection.
Freeze.
And like saved this experience of playing this game in HD for this stream. So at this point, I've still never played MGS5, so I'm just gonna save it for when we stream it. That'll be my first MGS5 experience.
Yeah. Oh shit. No, we're fine. Nope. Nope. No, we're fine. Oh.
When am I playing Silent Hill 2? You never know. Could be this year's Mega Stream. I haven't decided on the games for the Mega Stream yet. I might try to do a little bit more horror in October. Not just on the day, but we'll see. I love how they all have names.
That's the for real gun.
With darkness and silence through the night. Yo, let's go.
Yeah, there's so much shit to do, and they just throw you in. I love watching streamers play this game because they don't learn. They don't really teach you the controls. They just kind of expect you to like pick it up and go. So a lot of people get caught and like, this tanker is designed well for new. It's challenging for new people, but if you play this game before, it's really easy. This part's real simple, like, and fun to speedrun.
So here begins the canon of Snake's juicy booty.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So question: do you think should I advance the story or should I like sidetrack and try to get some? Let me try to get some dog tags while I'm here.
Yeah, man. No, do it.
I might get caught getting one outside guy, but that's okay because I don't remember his pattern.
If you want the dog tags, get the dog tags.
Yes.
You know,
doesn't hurt.
They're here. They're with us.
And if you ever want to get dog tags, you already got some from this run. So.
Because here's the thing, if you don't get dog tags, right, then it's going to be so much cutscene. Like, you hunting dog tags means more gameplay, and I think that is the right way to do it.
I fucked up. Okay, no, we're good. I'm panicking a little bit just because I'm rusty.
You good?
Freeze.
LB.
Please don't.
Sometimes, yeah, you know the deal. Sometimes. Oh, I got his already. That's the dude that came down before.
I did not watch Dynamite.
Excuse me. Please don't. Ah.
Speaking of Evil Dead, are you all hyped for Sam Raimi's Doctor Strange? Of course.
Yeah.
I'm just hyped to see Sam Raimi direct a movie. It's been so long.
Dude, for real.
Let's go. No, I'm gonna watch it, Dave. I'm gonna watch it. I just didn't get a chance last night. I was caught up. Me and Misha were doing some Netflix binging.
Come on. Go somewhere else. Okay. Oh, that was my moment. Fuck. That was my moment.
Freeze.
Woo. There we go.
Give me your dog tags.
Damn, all y'all bitch. There are some guys who will be like, they'll call you out and they'll be like, do it or whatever. They'll be like, what? You're not gonna shoot me, and you have to like shoot them in the limb or just like shoot a bullet right past their face, and then they're just like, all right, like they fucking instantly fold. All right, let's go the other way then. Fuck it. I usually go in the ship the right way. Man, oh dude, I played this game decent amount, dude.
I know. I could see that.
Try not to nerd out. You know what? When we get to the last quarter of the game, I'm less familiar with it.
I see that you're in your happy place though. You have the perm. No, again the fucking capture card. Yo, what is going on?
I didn't even catch
with
that.
my tech. What is going on? This is not good looks.
This is not good news. Cigarette juice. Good news. Cigarette juice.
Shit. I do not need another expense right now.
No sound right now.
Yeah. No, it's. I got
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
let you.
fixing it. That's what I'm doing. You good? Just keep playing. It's fine. It is what it is. We gotta deal with it. Oh man, it's not good. I mean, the small silver lining is that if this craps out, I'll buy an internal fucking capture card for my
Time to
PC.
save?
But like, I don't want to have to spend more money. Which, oh yeah, I guess I could say this. I can say this. I'm about to pay the mastering engineer, which means that the August on Sunday album is
There's a
done.
saying that
Yo,
goes,
let's
"Even
go,
a bird
dude."
on high dies a glutton's death."
That's good to hear.
As do
So
the
Discord
fish
listening
seeds.
party coming soon.
The
Hell yeah,
lesson
dude.
is, don't be greedy. The fish that belonged to a family called the Deeps died from overfeeding, and so did a bird that got high on something, probably fermented fruit.
Thanks, Finn.
Okay.
Cheers to you too.
You say so.
I do, Snake. Don't take unnecessary risks just because you're greedy for more items. Remember the Deep family's fish.
Nah, man. All greed, all the time.
So yeah, there's like a limited amount of codec calls from saving. So that's why I'm burning all the saves now, cause like you'll see why. There's a reason. If you do the saves enough, you'll get this dialogue that happens. That's pretty cool. It's only available in the tanker. That's funny. Better Call Saul is so good, dude. dude, like I feel like, oh man, not only if you're a Breaking Bad fan, I feel like you owe it to yourself to watch that show just based on how enjoyable it is. And if you've never watched Breaking Bad, you can still watch Better Call Saul and have a great enjoyment. And the last episode of Better Call Saul that came out without any spoilers, that was the most intense shit I've seen since Breaking Bad, dude. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna straight up watch that whole show at some point. Cause oh my god.
no,
Wow.
I got a little control stuck because I don't know the controls as well. Oh, you saw my footprints. Here, while we're in here.
Getting fucked up with Xbox buttons.
This reminds me of when we first met.
I was the one inside the locker that time. We're equal now, huh?
Not unless I wet my pants.
Ah,
That's
got
a
him.
low blow, Snake.
Let's try this again. RB. Yeah, because I'm like a little rusty with the controls.
Freeze.
Dude, I even knew to run in. Oh yeah, he's not a bitch. Okay, well, I have to. I don't have the gun. I can't get his dog tag till later. But props for not being a bitch.
You couldn't have shot him in the leg?
Nah, because it's a tranquilizer, so he'll just fall asleep anyway, and he'll be like, ah. Silencer guns. Okay. Okay, nothing in there. There's another locked one over here, right? Oh yeah, there's also this thing right here.
Nice.
And he does like this, Smoochie. How you do it?
I think you just gotta look at it for a while though. Nice. Hell yeah.
If you open the locker, you can use the door as a cover during an exchange
You
of
didn't
gunfire.
acknowledge it, maybe.
But of course, this is a pretty flimsy door. There are limits to how many bullets it can withstand. Don't count on it too much, okay?
Don't close it. Yeah, he always closes it. I know like so many random details, like how when you leave a locker, he automatically closes the door, even if you want it open still. Yeah, I think you're supposed to like reference it or something. Look, I'm looking at boobies, Otacon. Say something about it.
What do you think you're doing, Snake? You don't have enough to keep you busy? Try to remember the mission if you can.
Let's go.
Hey yo, dude, I didn't know that was.
Oh, you need to save? Just a
Oh
second.
yeah, I'm glad I did that. Fuck yeah.
This dude out here snagging trophies. Wow, now I say trophies. My brain adjusted to PlayStation. I used to call PlayStation trophies
Another
achievements
Chinese
all the
proverb.
time.
Those
Wow.
who look to the heavens
Crazy.
prosper. Those who defy it are no more. Do you know this one? The meaning here is, hold on a second, that you can only survive as long as you're a part of the natural order of things. You remember pre-ripped jeans? Manufacturers thought that just because people loved old, broken-in jeans, they would want to buy new jeans that looked old. So they purposefully...
What do jeans have to do with nature and order?
Denim should fray and rip on its own, naturally, right? Some designers tried to go against that, and no one bought them.
It's true.
The earnings report from that fiscal year is enough of a proof.
Earnings?
I love how meta this game is, dude. Like, Otacon is just trying to give you advice like the old days, but he's like fucking missing the point entirely all the time. But then it's also valid points that Snake ends up making. I fucking love this game. Burp, burp, burp. Okay. I will just.
Hold it down, I suppose.
Damn, I gotta stealth this part. This is not even the way I have to go right now, but I'm trying to flex on the haters, you know, as far as getting dog tags. So how do I do? How's the proper way of doing this without getting caught? I could take one of them out, and then take the other one out, or
Freeze.
risky. Oh, this guy sucks, dude. This one. Come on.
Freeze.
Oh my goodness. He turned around and I held him up. Oh, he was about to blast me, dude. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. I played this game before. In case y'all weren't aware. How long have you been streaming for? Usually I try to... I usually able to see, but... Oh, 38 minutes. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Coastal. Also, what's up, dude?
That must be the crew lounge. The tanker's crewmen would relax here when they're off shift. There's a lot of stuff there. Make sure you don't move it around too much. Someone may notice that it's been tampered with. Leave no traces.
Dan went to go let Cat in.
Infiltrating a target, right?
There's a guy down here. I think he's like a non-bitch as well.
Freeze.
No! If you're going to shoot, then shoot me.
It's true. Pick him up. Pick him up. There you go. Oh, don't follow me. They're gonna follow me now. No. Oh, they're following me. Fuck. I don't have the coolant spray. Yo. That's good. Get out here.
Would you like a good game?
What do you got? Oh. I'm okay. I have a Coca-Cola in the fridge.
I can drink both.
Yeah.
So let's get some volume on this TV so you can get it going. Almost. There you go. Volumes.
Hell yeah.
Do these just a little bit.
Perfect.
Oh, Snake, you want to save?
So I took out 2 more guard. I got 2 more dog tags, and then this other guy was like, ugh. You're not going to shoot me. So I knocked him out.
You do what you gotta do.
Haven't been discovered, haven't killed anyone yet.
How you doing
Hey,
on dog
Snake,
tags?
what's hardest won,
I'll
most
find out right now.
easily lost?
Probably like 8 or 9.
It's time. Get it? Amazing how relevant these Chinese proverbs still are. Once the moment's gone, it's gone. Except for daylight savings time, of course. That extra hour to do anything you like with every autumn.
Blue
Gotta
daylight
love it.
savings.
Then again, you lose an hour every spring, so I guess the proverbs are right. Wow.
Stop it.
They thought of everything.
Did they even
Stop it.
have daylight savings back then?
Of course not. They knew how to save time. We're the ones that need to be tricked into it.
Yeah, but you said...
The moment never
What's with
returns,
this
Snake.
guy?
Let's not waste it on idle questions.
Okay.
It's like one of these bitches babbling.
That's a Kojima game. Babbling is like the nature of the beast.
Oh yeah, this game is like a meta commentary on society all the way.
Yeah, Proverbs.
This shit invented like
There's somebody there.
conspiracy theories. This game definitely made some people crazy in real life for sure. There's no doubt about it. There's also a fun game.
Yeah, let's get Ghost.
What's your favorite? It makes perfect sense.
Freeze.
Are you going?
So there's no way at this stage in the game to get without setting up those guys.
Nah, I gotta get the real pistol because that shit doesn't have a silencer on it. And
Got you. So you can like, yeah, I got you.
I could like scare him. I could also just like fucking shoot him in the leg and injure him, and he'll be like, all right. But usually what I do is I just shoot it right by their fucking face, and they're always like, all right. Like they don't like that at all.
Okay. Oh, you will actually shoot me. Nah, chill.
Yeah. If I go outside, I can figure out where to go. I forget the layout of the ship also. I gotta go like. Okay. They sleeping. They asleep. Wouldn't roll doobies on that Donkey Kong Country 2 Thorn. Oh. Damn, I missed chat. I missed a lot of chat.
That's all right. They in there having their own side conversation, as per the usual.
Freeze.
Damn. In the back of the dome.
I mean, like, I know it's a tranquilizer, but if you take a tranquilizer in the back of the skull, like, that shit's gonna fuck
your
you.
fucking neck
like,
and spine fuse.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I think you might get more. Like, there's probably gonna be some like permanent damage after that shit. Like, there's no way.
Dan, you want to roll doobies with me in Shrine of Amana? Hell yeah. Let's go, B. Just have to duck them magic attacks, though.
The darnest thing, you go in here, and now this dude's gonna appear out of nowhere because I went in here. I think. If I remember correctly. No? No? Really?
Shalashaska.
Shalashaska?
Lalelulelo.
See you later. This is the way I'm supposed to.
How many shots do you think until you die? You mean bullets or shots? If you took shots for the snake drinking game, you would absolutely die very quickly. You'd be in the hospital within a half an hour.
Ooh.
So the snake drinking game is you have to take a drink every time you ask a question.
Right. Just such a curious guy. Questions for his entire nature. This is what I'm guessing.
Dude, everything. It's like he was eating macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and cheese. It's like everything. Everything.
It's pretty small considering the size of the ship.
I guess modern tankers are so automated that you only need a crew of about 20. That's not a lot to feed. There's a lot of things that
Oh.
make sure you don't disturb anything.
That's
with
a
traces.
gift.
Get like a
Enemy
bucket
might
of like
notice.
hot water and then put that shit in there for a little bit. Just let it.
Drink the chiplets.
All right, this part's a little trickier. This part's a little bit trickier.
Yes. Yes.
I could either. Okay.
Take a shot every 10 times you die in a Souls game. Oh, every 10 times? Okay. Maybe. That could be sort of doable. Just to continue to play, yeah. It's how you manage your strength meter. It's like booze. I like that the mod that I have for Dark Souls 1 has like basically a death counter. You can actually keep track of how many times you die.
Let's see that. Okay, wait. Another cycle.
Damn, Vin, you don't gotta throw.
I was about to be
you
like,
gotta take shots at Vin like that.
Like, yo, don't talk about my tag partner like that. But then I realized that it's my tag partner talking like that. Like, so I'm like, all right. I always have to be like, yo, Vin, we're the baby faces. Let's not forget. Good guys, like good guys stuff only, man. Come on. Like, boo heal. Yesterday I was like, boo tape. Let's rate him anyway.
Nice.
I gotta give him numbers, you know?
Yo, can we just take a second to appreciate
Oh, I keep fucking this up.
how good this song is?
It's good. I'm like
right? It's kind of like
I gotta start. I gotta go.
that hi-hat. It's just, my man's relentless. He's relentless with the little tap.
Yeah, they went hard. They definitely had some Metal Gear Solid money after the first game. So this is like, yo, PS2 bitch, what up? It's early PS2. I'm going.
It is wild though to see how the mind-blowing graphics, right, for its time. And again, we playing the HD version. Oh, the wiggle!
Don't kill me.
Hey, do it again. I'll do side camera so you can see the wiggle. Oops. I'm robbing him.
Don't kill me.
So when he does the wiggle, the first time he drops his dog tag. Every soldier has like a dog tag with their name, and you can collect them. for
Snake,
rewards.
wait. Don't move.
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides.
Because they're like
of the hall.
scared.
Infrared sensors.
They're like, yeah.
Because this is a video game and Kojima
they're
has a
scared,
sense of
but-
humor. Yeah,
Yeah. He
exactly.
wants them to drop the items. Like sometimes he drops like ammo and stuff.
You
Yeah,
trip
it's
the
great.
sensors.
I'll be
Yo,
sleeping
Kenshin
in
Asuka, what's up,
fishes,
dog?
Along with
Oh,
this
shit, what up,
entire
Ken?
ship.
We out here
Sounds
chilling.
about right. There aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you
I
can
didn't
get
play the
past
demo.
those without setting off the explosives.
Oh, so
If you need to see exactly
Yeah, there's
where the
bombs
beams
right there,
are,
and if I
you
just
can
run
use
forward, the whole ship
usual
explodes.
method. There's a
not
fire
gonna do it.
extinguisher over there.
Siggies.
Break it open and try scattering some of the
Nah,
extinguishing
B,
chemicals.
Siggies. That's why the
Yeah.
Lord invented Siggies.
Yeah, I think cigarettes are right. Yep, see?
Oh my god, but it's really eating your life though.
Yeah, it kills you. Zone of the Ender, I never.
I want to play Zone of the Enders.
Oh, risky. They stay asleep for a while. Now I should have just went up to advance the story, but I'm gonna flex a little bit and show you this room.
I'm gonna get that remaster at some point. When that's like on a $5 Steam sale, I'm gonna get that.
I got my first cardboard box.
Oh shit, classic.
For some reason, I've been really bad with the box in this game. Like my box luck, they always
Pause.
discover me. I love that my channel plateaued. Plateaued? I'm just not used to seeing a U apostrophe D very often. Oh, bitch. I forgot how I take this guy out.
Wasn't there recently a remaster for Zone of the Enders? Maybe that was 2. I don't remember. But it's one of those games I always wanted to play.
Freeze.
I don't know how that worked, but it did.
Are you going?
Man. No, not yet.
And you can't do that thing where you like pick up and drop the body a bunch of times.
Yeah, no, you ain't got nothing to give me. But I have plenty of fucking tranquilizer bullets, and the tranq bullets last a long time. Compared to just knocking them out, they wake up pretty quick.
Oh, CQC? Yeah! Shaft grenades. In case you want to shaft somebody.
Cutscene.
No, Dave, I'm talking like more recently. Like really recently, like maybe a year or two ago. Coastal, I mean. Dave, what am I saying? I always do that. I read one person's thing and then say the other person's name because the name is on the bottom. You do that. My mom does it all the time. She mixes up the 3 kids' names constantly. She'd be like, Lucas. I'm like, Ma.
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
I mean, you can't front on the graphics between the first game and this one.
It was like, this came out, I think, the same year as Final Fantasy X, maybe even earlier.
Ooh, this or Final Fantasy X? That's an interesting question.
Better? Probably say this.
Yeah. No, I don't make graphics.
Oh,
Game-wise,
that is really good.
Game-wise, I would take this out. I like Final Fantasy X. I hate it, but this is better.
It's like Brooklyn right now. Shit, you gotta be in Brooklyn. Manhattan.
Yeah, I mean, either way, we close. They in the Baritano territory, so we close.
Yeah.
That'd be sick. Yo, imagine if they helped out like that ice cream truck. Oh my god, this man got all the credit for the ice cream truck.
Yeah.
That was the mother of all catches right there. When I had the binaural recording set up, and we were recording for the Twin album, and this ice cream truck was coming
Snake,
down the block.
did you
and
find
he,
out where
like,
that
heard
ship is
it and
headed?
ran over and hit record.
Looking at it.
And so at the end of
35
one of the
degrees
songs, it's like,
longitude,
it was panoramic
latitude around
around your head.
58.
Yeah.
More than 500
awesome.
miles off the
It's
coast
one
of
of
the
those things,
Bermudas,
like,
out in the middle of the Atlantic.
Chef's kiss moment.
So
you
the
know?
prototype is ready for solo testing.
God, I loved working on that.
It's
album.
basically combat worthy. That area
That's
is
still,
outside the second
like
fleet's
producer
operational
Dan,
range,
that's
too.
one of my proudest
It must be a
moments, because
standalone
I had a
Marine
very
Corps
clear
project,
vision of what
which
I
means
wanted
this
to do
prototype
with
Metal
the
Gear must be
production.
designed
I
for
wanted it to
independent
sound, like,
deployment
very
without
dry
any
in its
naval
speakers
assistance.
and very
Anyway,
reverby in
analysis
headphones.
can wait till
So I
later.
did all these binaural
Snake,
recording
you need to go
techniques,
down to the hold
and then I
and
mixed
locate
it
the
that way,
actual metal.
and it actually sounds now. And I'm like, yeah, you know, love it. I was so experimental in that time, you know. It's funny because over the years I got better, but I also like don't experiment as much as I used to. I feel like I need to go back to those waters where I'm trying new techniques and, you know.
First boss fight.
Hell yeah, always.
So much dialogue.
That's what these games are, man. They've always been.
The speed run for the tanker.
There's something
Is
about
like,
that soldier who was standing outside
4
the
minutes,
infrastructure.
8 minutes maybe.
I think you
Yeah,
should
like
check
a little
it
less
out.
than 8 minutes.
Use the hatch
Speed
on the
running
port
this
side
game,
of the
they do it
infrastructure
on
to
very
get out
easy.
onto the navigation
So
deck.
if you get
That's where you need
discovered
to
and you
go.
go into another room, your wanted level goes away or your warning level.
Huh, that's interesting.
Yeah. The world record is very easy. So.
Oh, you need to save?
But it
Just a
looks
second.
fun.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah, you know.
Well, there's two types. There's regular speedrun and then there's 100% dog tags speedrun.
The Chinese have a saying: "Those who are lost never question a path, and a drowning
Yeah,
man
he's supposed
doubts
to be
not the
giving
shallows."
advice like the lady from the first
And it
game, but
means-
he does it like way
means
worse.
that you
Snake's
need
always
to
just
make
like, what the
use of
fuck are
other
you
people's
talking
help.
about?
Otherwise, you
Yeah.
could be in trouble.
Right, because
If
they
you're
have
lost,
mailing in the
you don't
first
even
game,
know whether a
she,
road you come across is a
gives
right
you, like,
one.
proverbs and stuff. So he's doing it
What's the
just
difference between shallow
like
and
a
deep
schlub.
if you've already drowned, right? Anyway, the point is that help is always a good thing to accept. So make good use of the codec.
Look, this stuff seems nothing like what Mei Ling used to talk about.
Dan, try mushrooms.
She couldn't do better
Big fan,
herself.
big fan. Big fan, Coach. Big fan. Where the psilocybin at?
Like on pizza?
Let's go. Oh yeah, no, I mean on pizza. Right, of course.
Olga Galukovic, are you ready for
What's
hardcore?
that face? Mushroom on pizza's great.
Like psilocybin?
Yeah.
I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communication
I
and
like
engine
I love
room
how
are
you can
under
see her
control.
like
All
PS2
entry and exit points to the tanker hold secure.
because it's like
Infrared
it's supposed to be like the
sensors placed in
rain going through
operational.
her shirt. So you, but they don't do a good job.
Are the explosives in
Tiny
place?
cities.
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for,
Why is she holding the mouth part away
And the
from her
vehicle's
mouth?
pilot.
It has a hot mic. You know?
Oh, the sensitivity
Are
is
you
too much.
sure you can trust
Move it
him?
away from your mouth. Can you imagine?
As if you put it too close, there's something like this.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete.
He sounds a little.
Do not worry, this is a
Bibbidi-bobbidi
country of
for Russia.
liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I
This is
have
a different
nowhere else
time.
to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild?
You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
It's the early stages.
Freeze!
It's weird. Yeah.
It was a different time.
Yeah. It was a game made by a Japanese.
Now they will.
Toss your gun
A
overboard.
Japanese director
Slowly.
making a game that takes place in America, and this one takes place in New York, where a ship is getting invaded by Russians. So there's so many like layers of race.
Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
We are nomads, wanderers.
Particularly for my parents. She's gonna say that.
I said don't move.
She cuts a promo. While he's
So you shoot women
Yo,
too.
silver hair and pit, silver head and pit hair though. Let's go. That's on brand.
What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it.
Let's do it. Somewhere, Ishi's ears are tingling right now.
Not there. Toss it over.
better not throw that knife at me right now.
This the Yeti spoils are
Hold that
killing it.
position. Now,
Yeti's flexing his. I've played this 100 times.
Don't throw the knife at me. That's all I ask.
Do whatever you're gonna do.
Do whatever. Shoot me. Oh, the rain better not stop.
It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean.
Oh, you fucking bitch. You can throw that knife at me.
Matrix. Wow!
And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
Oh, it's raining again.
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice either.
It should be neither. All right, that's a if you want to have correct English, Olga Verlukovic.
Oh shit, let's go. Shoot her in the belly.
Why?
Ring the bell on myself.
Daughter one.
Hit her in the belly welly. It's a foolproof plan. It can't fail.
Since I was born, I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents.
That's edgy.
My family.
What's that, like Hoobastank
We
lyrics?
shared everything, all the bad and all the good. I have
Obstacles out of the way.
nothing else matters to me.
Oh, you hear that? You hear that? Fucking variations on the theme. I love it. I love that. I love when motifs return. That's like my favorite shit.
Whoever you are, you're not
There's a way to
stopping
like
us.
not automatically lock on.
Oh, capped again. Gerlukovic style. Hit him right in the Gerlukovic. How much Hoobastank did Dan commit to memory? I've been crawling in the dark, searching for the answer. See, I thought I was gonna go for the other one.
The reason?
What was that?
Marshmallow belly block.
Oh, I want that.
So fun fact, you can't kill her.
Yeah, when she's pregnant. Well, we're not fucking monsters, bro.
You kill every other boss though. You could pass this run this whole game. But I've never done it because it's just too unnecessarily difficult.
I know I said shoot her in the belly welly, but that was a joke. That was for play.
I got the for real gun now. You guys want to see me murder everyone now?
Genocide run.
This part's kind of important.
Now, would that have been a drink?
You have a gun! He just got a gun, shoot it! So, he's basically getting set up now, spoiler.
Cypher.
And if you kill enemies on the boat and throw the fucking bodies off the ship, that thing takes a picture of you and it's like, look at Snake murdering people on this
The
boat.
men have
It's like,
Russian
oh.
gear, but I haven't
It's
been
like
able
more
to find
ammo
out
they use
anything
against
else
you
about
later
their
on.
origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
The Chrono
Who's
Trigger
ID'd the
trial.
old man?
Who is
Yeah.
he?
Sergei Gerlukovic.
Gerlukovic, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with
Remember we
after
watched that
Shadow
cutscene
Moses.
like 40 minutes
They're
ago?
after
Shadow
Metal Gear.
We're already
Everything's
doing
changed.
cutscene
This is
flashbacks.
not gonna be
This
a
is just
simple
like an anime
plot.
show, dude.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cypher.
A Marine Cypher T?
No, Army.
Did you know I actually just started watching that
First
show?
the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're
only
right. This isn't gonna be
we're just
simple.
starting out of
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
I read the manga.
We didn't dig up this
I didn't
info
finish it. Then I was
about
like,
the
I'm gonna
new
research.
Metal
I'm gonna
Gear
watch
on our own. Not like usual.
There's
How did you find out
the
then?
other way around.
It was a tip.
The
An anonymous
manga's
tip.
faster, but
Anonymous. You've never
It sounds
trusted
weird, but
those. Why
I
would
like
you start
not
now?
having my hand like when I watch the anime, I can
I
just
have
like
a
chill
younger
out and like
sister,
put my
a
hands
stepsister.
away. But if I read the
We have
manga, I
different
have to like.
parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
It's too much work.
You've never mentioned her before.
That world is so.
The sender of the tip was EE.
That world is. There's so much imagination in that
There
series.
we go.
But I always call her EE.
Yeah, I'm up to like episode
Emma,
30 something.
Emma.
So you're ahead of me.
Yeah,
story-wise.
it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows
The
about it.
worst plot thread in
When
the
was
game.
the last time you saw her?
Yeah.
Over 10
I don't feel
years
too
ago.
bad. I'm talking.
You
over
think
this
it's a
part.
trap?
We could just delete this
I don't
from
know.
existence.
After
That
I
would
got
be
the tip,
fine.
I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake.
Bro,
Maybe I screwed
all I know
up.
is that plot
I've
line
got a
when the
light
game
equipped
came out. I was like
USP.
11 or
I
12
can
years
take them
old.
on
I thought it
now.
was like such.
There's
I was
no
like, this
ammo,
is such
but
a
it takes
good
a
plot
9mm,
line.
just like the Marines
The
on
random
9. I'll
stepsister
find those
plot line. I
somewhere
feel
around
so
here.
sad about it.
The
And
birth,
then-
of,
and then the
the
second time
birth
I
of
played this game,
stepsister porn.
In my
like, come on.
20s, I was just in my 20s. I was just like, what the fuck, dude?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was so
It's fucking
wrong.
creepy, is what it is.
Yeah. I guess we're dog back right now. Maybe not. No. How
Yeah.
many do I have? 9. I'll get enough dog
So-
tags for us to get some items.
That's what I was gonna say. What if do you remember like what the
You get like bandanas and wigs and shit. You get bandanas for Snake and you get wigs for Raiden. And they'll be like, oh, brown bandana is like infinite ammo.
right? But do you remember like the milestones? I mean, like how many you need to get it?
I don't.
Because I say anything we earn through gameplay is absolutely fair game for use.
I agree. If we wouldn't unlock until after if we did this right.
She's not dead, is she?
No, just knocked out. Good. Looks like little angel, doesn't she?
What's gotten into you?
Nothing.
Sleeping Beauty may have been awakened by Prince Charming's kiss, but you better not try it here.
I'm with you. Besides, I've had enough of tomboys.
Ah. Meryl, Meryl's good.
Merle.
Time to save?
The sound of the rain is really cool.
Acquaintances agree. Friends argue. That's a straightforward one. The better friends
He's
you
definitely
are,
reading
the more
these off of
openly
like
you
a
can
list.
disagree with
He
each
read
other.
he got off
So
Google.
feel free to present a counterpoint if you don't agree with what I'm saying.
Plus, at this
Argue
point, it would have
away.
been absolutely.
All right.
Not a promising start. Okay, forget what I said. Just go along with my advice.
Come on, yo. If Elon Musk could drop like 44 billion on Twitter, someone could drop like $23 in a ham sandwich to bring back Axe Jeeves. I would start using it exclusively. I would be that dude. I would be on Ask Jeeves. Jeeves. Google. You know what I'm saying? It could have been Ask Jeeves. It's just as good as Yahoo.
You're gonna ask him though.
Yo, Jeeves. See, now with the voice technology, you'd be like, yo, Jeeves, tell me about this. Yo, Jeeves, how many slices of bologna does it take to fill up the Empire State Building?
There's a way to climb this ladder quicker. I don't remember.
Standard thickness, which is thin, you know, for my taste.
Oh,
Imagine,
gotcha.
I want it so thin that there's a chance that when I'm taking it off the adesso, I might put my finger through it.
Look at this shit.
Just blah. But it has to be thick enough that if you throw it at a person's face, it will stick. So there is a sweet science to how to slice bologna. You need face thick and thickness, but it's gotta be thin.
Will we have the thermal goggles on when I call Otacon? I don't think we will.
Hey, Snake, you found a handgun.
It's a decent one. USP.
I did say if I did watch it, and it did hit me in the feels. I actually, I had like a single tear watching that video for
The
sure.
USP isn't equipped with a suppressor either. If you fire it when there are enemies nearby, they'll probably hear it. Keep that in mind.
He said a lot of real
USP
shit in that
make
video.
combat easier, but
The
being
newest, angry
undetected
video
is
game
still
nerd?
the best way to go.
It's crazy
okay?
because like, Syrupy Waffles and I used to watch Angry Video Game Nerd when I was like 16 or 17, and then I didn't like watch him until I didn't see him for like 15 years, and I was like, oh fuck, he's still on YouTube.
Yeah, man.
He did his Earthbound episode was awesome. I That's probably the best one of theirs. I think that's his like masterpiece.
One day I'm gonna finish that game.
I've been playing it, and it's fucking. Oh shit! Shit.
Oh shit!
Damn, he didn't fucking.
First time spotted.
Yeah, it's stupid though, because I can't wake him up. I wanted his dog. I'll have to come back or kill him or something. Did get spotted, yep. But technically, no alert mode. I'm already like, dude, I'm already halfway done with the tank. Like, I'm trying to like space it out a little and like, but.
Nah, man, play the game. Don't worry about it. Get them dog tags. Like, you going for the dog tags is good because it adds more gameplay, but we all know where this is going. Our time with Snake is limited in this game. Yeah, it's a bait and switch. You think that, you know, coming off the success of Metal Gear Solid, you have all these expectations, you think it's going to be something else, and then instead they introduce a new character who is way wimpier and nowhere near as cool, and that's who you actually play as.
It sucks because.
Who's that?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that was
Set the alert off.
Force Unleashed.
But that was cool because you like the noob or no?
Well, you played as the secret apprentice. It was supposed to be all canon to Star Wars, which was a big deal at the time because they didn't do a lot of like licensing out official canon. So it was exciting, but then the game was just and then they did a terrible sequel that kind of like undid all the cool stuff that was in the first one. And I mean, to me, it was over in a minute. They decided to name him Starkiller. That was the name of the character you play as. It's like, which has now, of course, been used again in the new trilogy, the Starkiller base.
George is like, yeah, all those things that I thought were good ideas, but other people told me were bad ideas. Now I'm gonna do them. I have money, and no one's telling me no. I think that was a good idea.
Well, Lucas didn't have nothing to do with these new movies, though. Let's give him no. He had a bunch of wacky ideas that he threw at them once Disney bought Star Wars. He was like, well, here's what I was thinking to do for sequels, and they were like, okay, shut the fuck up, you know. Now, granted, his ideas also sound terrible, but they were at least brand new and different.
I think that was in the hands of Johnson Bros.
Did you hear that Twitch is dropping the Friends feature next month? I think that's fine. Nobody really uses it.
Oh yeah, I was about to ask what that was. I realized I know what it is. Okay. Oh, I missed it. For a chat grenade to be safe.
Are you trying to get all the shit in this because it's the first class? Yeah. Or is it like different, better ending?
You unlock like a new ammo for guns,
New Game Plus shit, yeah.
Yeah, things like that you
Alright,
can
look,
use
yeah.
when you play the game again.
He's gonna.
But it's the kind of thing you don't need to interact with at all if you don't care. But if you want to get that kind of stuff, then it's there for you to do it. Which always, for my money, is the best way to do that kind of stuff. You know, put it in there, but don't make me have to.
He said Batman the Jolt. I did. I really like that guy's YouTube channel. I feel like him and I have the same sense of humor. I feel like that dude and I are like cut from the same comedy cloth. I feel like every video he puts out, I'm like, yeah, I identify with this on a really like spiritual level. He has this one video where he's just like, he's like giving a presentation and he's just like, I'm gonna start saying Insano style and make everyone say it because he wants his own catchphrase. He's like, I'm gonna make Insano style a thing, and every time he says it, his friends are just like, what the fuck? Don't say that. Like, it's not good, man. And he's like, fuck, take the gun out. I think this would work if I do this. Well, someone would have heard that if they were here. Yeah, there's dialogue options for everything. You could like shoot this dude in the face and then call Otacon, and Otacon will be like, "What the fuck? Like, you killed him!" Like they think of everything.
That's Kojima, man.
I was like, yeah, I
he's,
remember when
he's very detail oriented.
Yeah. Well, I think this came out at a good time when I wasn't really like I was at video games.
Well, and I'm grateful to Kojima because if he didn't come along to do all this wacky shit, like Suda wouldn't have become Suda. You know what I mean? Like he opened the doors for a lot of guys that wanted to get creative in the video game space to like really do their thing.
Does that more look like facing with fear in the not HD? Like in the old original graphics, is it still as ridiculous?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's ludicrous. Yeah, for sure. It's video gaming.
Freeze.
You gotta remember where the non bitches are. Well, honestly, dude, if you get a gun pointed in your face, I don't think you're a bitch if you're scared. Like, I'm pretty sure that's like normal.
Yeah, no, but if you get a gun pointed in your face and you're like, wait, no, daddy, I'll dance for you.
Yeah, there's levels to this shit.
What happens in their training?
You know, like if you look at him in the face and go do what you gotta do, you know, you're alright, you're hard. If you have fear in your eyes but you're composed, then you're brave. If you bend over and spread your cheeks, it's a different energy. That's all I'm saying. Take what you must.
Oh, I don't even want anything. Yeah.
Yeah, go. Go to church. Oh shit, there's a bear in the chat.
No. Shalashaska.
Lalelulelo.
Sergey Galuda. I'm gonna get to the other room and then you wanna take like a fiver?
Yeah, let's do it.
Find out. I could honestly go outside and get the dog tags I didn't get. I'm like being such a for an item I'm not gonna ever use probably. But it's just fun. This guy. Oh, I gotta be careful because I don't want to accidentally kill him.
Freeze.
Is that the guy? Is that
the guy.
Chest High Low? Yeah, he's awesome.
Dude, yeah, I've been meaning to tell you. He does a series where he pretends he's a Twitch streamer. He does like fake streams and stuff, but he streams Dark Souls in the fake streams.
Perfect.
I still haven't figured out if he's actually playing. I think he is. Now he's not.
All you had to do was threaten him with physical violence. That's worked for 1,000 years.
Hey.
Chaos. Yo, that shit's a bop. Like the patience one.
And it's all like the tanger and the tanker and the plant have different soundtracks, same instruments.
See, if you could do that 1,000 times.
Oh, I could tell the story that I told on my channel about how in 7th grade, my friend was gonna lend me this game and he forgot. So the next day I wrote him a note because I left school early because I was sick and I was just like, I put it in his desk. I'm like, hey man, don't forget to bring Metal Gear Solid 2. That'd be super cool, whatever. And then all the kids called me gay because I wrote my friend a note.
Wow.
All the kids called me gay for that.
It was a different time.
No, you know what was great though? Like even like as a young dumbass kid, I still I wasn't offended. I was just like, that doesn't determine my sexuality. Like it's not like I like dick now because I fucking wrote a note like I'm gay now. Oh hey, like
that's so stupid. Yeah, you know.
Even 20 years ago, it was mad stupid, and I'm like, that's why I have to laugh about it.
Yeah, actually, it's funny. I remember I had a similar thing happen where a friend of mine I took the bus with all the time. Cause I took when I was a kid. I've told this story a lot of times. When I was a kid, I was in like accelerated classes in the curriculum, but I took the short bus to school because of my disability got me a free bus ride to school, which my parents were like all about that. So it was a weird, like dual thing going on where like in the morning I would be with like the disabled kids, like some of them, you know, barely learn, and then the rest of the day I'd be with the so-called smart kids in the school. So there was this kid on the bus who like I used to sit next to and we would talk all the time, you know, and he was my bus friend. And one time he gave me a letter to read, and I took it home and I read it, and in the letter he was just like saying like, you know, I thank you for being my friend, kind of thing. Like I really like enjoyed the time that we spent on the bus. And actually, my dad had that kind of reaction to it. Like, he like saw this letter and was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Freeze.
Yeah, and I was like, "Dude, yeah, what are you talking about?" It was weird. It was a weird. I remember feeling weird about it.
Dude, I did that with
I was like, "Yo, why does it have to be that?" Like,
when I was like really young, I had this obsession where I'm like, I want to have a journal, you know, like I got obsessed with the idea of having a journal, and we went to the store and my mom got me a journal. She basically was like, you want this one? And I'm like, yeah. And I didn't realize it was like all like unicorny, like rainbowy, like flouncy and shit. And my dad was just like, you took this one? And I'm just like, what? It's just paper. Like I didn't think, I was like too young to understand like color, like. I'm just like, bro, it's fucking paper. He's just like, alright, like the rainbow unicorn.
that's so weird, right?
Like a masculinity thing. I'm like, bro, I'm 7. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's colorful. I'm 7.
Yeah. Oh, he saw me. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, we're in alert mode finally.
Like, there was not enough volcanoes and wolves with snow somehow, and with a dinosaur in there and a machine gun.
Oh, he knows where I am. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna have to fight him finally. I could have just.
So stupid. That might be right, of course. That's why, like, my number one suggestion to anyone questioning, like, anyone feeling the need to overflex their masculinity on account of some sort of insecurity, it's like, just go kiss a boy. You'll know within 3 seconds if you're into it. It'll be like, either you will feel tingles or you'll feel absolutely nothing. And you'll know what's the problem. It's really not that big a deal.
Man, I was doing so good not getting caught.
And you gave up on it. Clearly. Yo, but you hear how, like, the beat intensifies now. Got that, like, bass pressure. That's fucking awesome. It's subtle. It's not like from zero to bombast, but it's more. And it's like,
Fuck.
cool. That's really cool.
It's the enemy. I need help.
No, you don't. I just wanted a dog tag. No, don't respond. Don't. No. Let's get inside. No, okay. Damn. Yeah. Okay. This is actually perfect.
Freeze.
Nah, we're fine. You guys are overreacting. Oh, can't go this way. Uh-oh. Unnecessary violence. No, don't wake him up. Don't wake him up. Don't wake him up. No, don't. Dang it. I guess there's really no reason. Like, they keep track of it. I guess there's like an award if you don't kill anyone, but I'm probably not gonna. I'll probably give up that reward later when there's like a crazy shootout coming up. I'm gonna have to blast some fools. Because this has a the tranquilizer gun. You have to reload. He has to reload it after every shot because of how it's designed. Fucker. Young me was embarrassing. Trying to stay in first person so I could. It's not. Sleep. Eating. Everyone just taking a nap. No big deal. This is all just because I wanted to rob people. Like my greed, it's really just the greed took over. Hot day. Maybe if they, this guy only is resigned to staying on this side, so.
Freeze.
Are you going to shoot me?
Better hope my finger doesn't slip.
Wiggle, baby. Give me that wiggle.
Yeah, sometimes I don't know if it's the controller or the game that just starts spazzing when I do first person. There you go. It all worked out.
Takes me right back, man. This just reminds me of Ed. Me and Ed put so many hours into these games. It was like we used to play through this game like watching a movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just put this on after school and just like run through it. And
Freeze.
Got him.
I think I already robbed this guy.
Wiggle.
There's like not enough space between me and him for me to. Okay. Oh, it's not. I already robbed this guy, I think.
He will wiggle like the rest of them.
Don't.
Shoot each and every bottle. You can, which is pretty impressive for the PS2.
Don't
Detail.
kill me.
There's a part where there's like a bucket with ice in it, and you can knock it over, and the individual ice cubes will actually melt.
Yeah, I was in the room where there's like a bag of flour, and you could shoot the bag, and the flour just starts like shooting out and shit.
Yeah, like all these little details. That's like for the time is crazy.
Yeah.
You know? That's what happens when you make a level-based game. You know, like the maps are small, so you can't. That creative use of tech is something that I feel like can never be overlooked in game design.
You can hear the liquid. I gotta save my ammo.
You ever drink Baileys out of a shoe?
It's this way. I love rolling down the stairs because he always just like falls.
I mean, that's a method of transport, I suppose.
Yeah. Alright, go in here, see the little Metal Gear Solid 1 Easter egg, and then I'll take a quick break.
Yeah!
Raven.
Oh, we gotta see jump scare too. Oh shit, is it Raven? No, it's just a toy. Oh, what's in here? Hope it's not a dead body. Oh, it's a dead body.
Oh, I didn't know this was Resident Evil.
I don't remember how to get this one. I don't think you can find the spot. Fucking save here.
Time to save?
Oh, you know it.
Do you know the saying, one forgets the hurt once the wound is healed? And that, of course, means,
What does it mean?
Piece of paper.
I told you.
No, nothing.
Paper.
Forgetting the pain when the wound's healed means that you have to get better fast. Yeah, that's it. So stock up on those rations and bandages.
Is that
Just
really
terrible.
all it means?
Hey, I'm the expert here.
Okay, you want to take a
Let's do it.
BRB?
Burbs. Big burb energy. We're back. That's fine. That's what they'll never know. Shut up.
You're still here. I still have the. Yeah. No, it's all good.
Wii Sports
What
Resort,
you're
baby.
wielding right
10
now
hours.
is
Let's
a
go.
converted Beretta M92F, designed to fire tranquilizer rounds.
I thought he'd say something about
A
the
direct
area.
hit will knock the target unconscious. Think of those rounds as tiny syringes. The impact of the round causes the mixing of two chemicals in the shell. The resulting gas compresses a tiny piston and injects the tranquilizer in the bullet's tip into the
I haven't even
target's
played Tropical
skin.
Freeze.
The tranquilizer's effects are felt at different times depending on where the bullet lands. A head or heart shot will take effect immediately, but a round that hits somewhere like feet or hands will take a while. Use the first-person view attack for maximum accuracy. The gun is fitted with a suppressor, so there's no need to worry about alerting the enemy with the noise. But since it is a
So yeah,
tranquilizer
if you
gun,
hold the
the
trigger button,
M9
you can
has
hear
its
what Snake's
limitations.
thinking. It
All it
says
can
shit
do is
like,
knock
what
the
is this
enemy
guy talking
unconscious.
about?
Keep
Like-
that in mind.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. And you do it right into him. Okay. He's not gonna reference. I want an Otacon to reference this thing. That there's a toy of the boss from the first one.
So you've got rations now.
Value. There you go. Shalashaska.
This part is a little trickier. It's easy to get caught around here. Because there's guards over there that can see you, and everything's metal, so everything clanks when you walk on it. It's like dunk, 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 dunk.
If you were casting a live-action Metal Gear Solid movie, who would you cast as Snake, and which game story would you tell? Well, if it's any time period ever, Kurt Russell.
Please don't.
Really? You do great. You do great.
Yeah.
Except that I feel like he'd almost have too much depth in his eyeballs. Like Snake, you gotta get a little broy with Snake. You know?
Freeze.
You just need like a little bit of 80s action movie. You can't go like full drama.
Don't kill me.
It would just be Snake Plissken. Well, that's fine. I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
See, the thing with
I would be. I see that. I see that. Yeah, you would just be like, oh, yeah. I mean, he calls himself when he goes undercover in this game. He calls himself Plissken. That's his undercover
Iroquois
name.
Plissken.
Yeah. So they know what's up. But I hear you though. I hear you. It's like, could you separate? But it's the role he was meant for, you know. Like, let's go. I'm trying to think who else. Who else would do a good job? Which story would you choose? I would say Metal Gear Solid 1 because it's the most self-contained. The other ones, you know, you need more. You need to know more of the overall plot to tell that story. You can start with 3, but if you start with 3, that's a 70s like spy thriller, or is it 60s even? Yeah, so you need a totally different, like more James Bond kind of energy for that. So if you start there, it would change expectations of what it is. It's mostly a modern thing. So yeah, I think Metal Gear Solid 1 is like the perfect place. Or even OG Metal Gear 1, the story of that game would work too. Just something where you're in one contained location, you know, get to know the character, then you can expand the universal lore.
Freeze.
I will say I'm amazed there hasn't been a movie to this point, because it practically is a movie already.
There's gonna be some times where getting the dog tag is gonna get me caught, so I have to sacrifice like getting them.
Yeah, but if you don't get the dog tag, you can't see the wiggle. So you owe it to the people to show off the wiggle. Man, see, if we had an editor, they could edit in a Norman Smiley on every single one of us.
Freeze.
That would be amazing.
Just try to pull it free.
I'm your private dancer. Dancer for money. Do what you want me to do.
I hear it every time you listen.
Oh yeah, the freaking his orbital fucking socket. Like.
So all the lunch they gonna let you take. When you think about the lyrics to Private Dancer, it's like she really, really wanted to explain what was going on there. She went over it like 4 times.
Let's not use that word.
I'm your private
I don't
dancer.
want to use it euphemism.
Dancer for money.
Feel the same thing.
Do what you want me to do. Like, like, yo, we got it the first time.
Don't need no code.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is
Forgot about this guy.
Will return to position following control of the small room on the port side.
There's bombs over here. Well, I have the thermal goggles. I can see them now. See all those labels? If I run through them, the shit explodes.
Wow.
Oh boy.
You would think they probably shouldn't have put that there.
Yeah, it's like if a guard messes up, they all die. Doesn't really make that much sense.
Right. Lasers that just chop you up into little triangle-shaped meat pieces would be way less harmful to the general.
So you want like Resident Evil 1 lasers?
I want to get him before he leaves.
The first Resident Evil movie, that shit's stupid.
That's
Second
like the
one,
only one I've seen.
also stupid. The third one,
What about the third?
stupid, but it's in the desert, so it's the best one. It gets on Mad Max.
Oh, you can see his dog tags with thermal goggles. I never noticed that. Well, they're mine now. Hussein Abdur.
Wow!
I couldn't read it quick enough.
That was a lot of letters.
That man was not Norwegian.
So misheard lyrics when I was a kid, and I heard the "What's love got to do with it?" I thought the next line was "What's love but a second-hand emotion?"
Second-hand emotion.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, why is love like the little hand on the clock? I was like trying to figure that lyric out for a long time. What did she mean by that? I seemed like there was something in there. Like I was like, okay, I'm trying to like, so like love is like fleeting because it ticks quickly, while your life is the hour hand and that's ticking slowly.
Nah.
No, that's not it. That's not it though. But you know, I was trying to figure it out.
Oh, Sean, I screenshotted this guy's name because the feed from my phone
Snake,
is like a
there's
minute
another
behind
set of
that. I'm
infrared
like, let me
sensors
get
in
it.
place.
But I
If you
can't
touch
actually
that,
do
the explosives will detonate and that ship
Hussein
will be pulverized.
Razak. I can't even read that thing.
The Tesseract.
There are too
He's
many
got the
sensors.
Tesseract.
Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through.
That's like what the Winter Soldier. You have to read to the Winter Soldier
Take a close
to
look.
activate
Do
him.
see
You know, you
the
have to
thing
like
with
read all the
blinking
words
green
out.
lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors.
I gotta shoot the light thingy. And if I
Destroy
shoot the
that,
bombs
and
next
the
to it,
sensors stop
everyone dies.
functioning.
See now,
You
if this
can't
game
get
was
in
made
close
today,
enough
all
to
those
touch it,
names would be
so you'll have to
Patreon
shoot it out.
contributors, or like
But the M9's knockout rounds
what's that
won't
shit
work.
called?
The USP you picked
Kickstarter.
up should do the trick. Use that.
Dude, that singer.
Can't stop, almost beep.
One.
Can't stop,
Oh, yeah.
can't stop, my friend is man.
What? Oh, this is weird. I have to hold.
Yeah, shit the bed. You gotta see that video. It's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. Can't stop, almost peed is my absolute favorite line ever.
That's not real. You made that.
No. Okay, the video is of modern day Vince Neil singing live. Singing with air quotes because it's not singing anymore. He's just up there barking.
Okay, because
Right.
you guys were making like scary cat noise.
That's
I
what
was
he's
like,
doing.
stop
That's
it.
what he's doing.
That's what it sounds like.
So and then so they do like misheard lyrics to it, and it's just like it's bad. It's rough, but hilarious.
That's all of them. Oh, I fucking.
Wow! Yeah!
Cutscenes out.
Yeah, some hog and a ham and cheese! It's so bad. Okay.
Oh,
Arizona Bridge checkpoint passed.
So wild.
All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Jason X. Is that the one where they're on the boat going to Manhattan?
No, that's Jason Takes
New York.
Manhattan.
Right, of course. Jason Takes Manhattan, which the whole thing is on a boat. They're never in New York.
They're in Toronto for like 5 minutes. Yeah. They're in Toronto and then they go to that one block in Times Square.
It feels like that right now.
Oh my god.
They're saying that they're right outside, but I don't feel like it.
Freeze.
Yeah, no, these games are all wonderful. All the Metal Gear Solids are wonderful.
Hiro Masa Watanabe. Okay, that one was easy to remember.
I can't get it out of my head now.
My bad. That's on me.
When he goes for the big note, it's just like it's so bad.
There's some really funny performances out there. I mean, yeah. If you haven't seen,
okay, so like
the singer of Puddle of Mud,
I was gonna say. So like
about a girl.
Kitty Cat Vince Neil or Puddle of Mud about a girl. Which one you taking? If you can only have one.
Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, you gotta fight him now. Knocked him out. Okay. Damn. Couldn't. Yeah. The sleeping guy over here. He's put here so if you think you can run through this game, yeah, he wakes up occasionally.
Freeze.
But yeah, Kat, I don't know if you heard the Puddle of Mud one. It's something special too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, recent Puddle of Mud doing about a girl. It's a masterpiece. My man, and I've
ironic?
Oh, I've talked about it on stream to death. I've done this conversation like 100 times, but I'll do one more. My man, this is what happened. They got a chance to play over at XM, you know, and this is modern day Puddle of Mud. So it's the singer dude and like 7 cats that you could tell are just there to get a paycheck, right? So they're like, yo, we got the chance to perform, and he's like, all right, today's the day I'm breaking out the ace in the hole. And that's because in high school, with his blonde hair and his Kurt Cobain approximation, this man got a ton of pussy doing about a girl with the acoustic guitar. He was like, yo, I killed them all the time. So in his mind, he's like, this is how we're going to get back on top. What he didn't know is that Father Time had caught him by the throat, typically. And so that by attempting to do this impression, it was going to fall
You can get into the holds
far,
from the door at the end of that
far
corridor.
short.
Head south.
It's like
Watch it. Yeah, it's good.
You gotta
It's a
see
classic.
It's a
Time to
tour de
save?
force.
He fails hard. It's like super.
He's making top of his register, like push as hard as you can.
No, I like the bandmates' reactions because they just know, like
they're sitting there like
they have no choice but to kill it, and
This
it's
one,
still gonna be bad.
Evil is human nature, and his entire being falseness. The concept of so-called original sin, the idea that you're born bad. So
that's
you
what
can't
I'm
help doing
saying.
bad
Like that's why I'm in his
things.
mind with this. He
I
was in the
thought the
hotel
idea
room
of
in the
original
morning
sin
going
was
like,
that you had to work even harder at being good because you were born
over the
evil.
top. And he was just like, fuck it, we gonna go for it. We
yeah,
haven't pulled it
that
out.
too.
We haven't
You're
for
very
a
good.
long time.
Song that I haven't sung since I was 20 years old.
Oh God.
It's bad.
You never do it. You never make that last minute swap like that. You know what? You don't do it. You never do it. If you think it's the right decision, don't. Stay with the rehearsed material. Don't do it.
Cutscene. Snake got a fucking dump truck ass, dude.
It's canon.
Akin to Nightwing. That's canon.
Snake don't have a dog though. What was his name?
Nightwing having a dump truck is old canon. Well known.
What was the guy's name?
We have sealed the stern hatch.
Like pit bull rescue.
The lift is also under our control. Sir, the Marine commander has started his speech already.
This man is so confident that the cutscene
All
is stupid long
communications
that he
to the
went to the
holds have been
bathroom without
severed.
pausing.
No one is aware of our presence. Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
Lolly, you lay low.
Keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Shaska. Is it safe? Are you the Patriots? Are you the guns of said Patriots? Who goes there?
Okay. Now I gotta kill people now. I mean, I could. I'm not gonna spare these people. I've been tranquilizing anyone, but I'm gonna bust a cap on all their asses today.
You could trank them.
Well, there's a delayed up. I could try. Try.
I mean, so far,
I could do a snake pacifist run.
You're trank only so far.
What's the shoot? Thanks, guys. I have thermal goggles, first of all. Actually, speaking of. Ooh, that was close. He's throwing a grenade at me. Alright, as long as I hit them with the trank, because there's like a delayed effect. Yeah, his delayed effect went off. Boom. I got him. He's done. Okay, that's it. That part could be a little tricky if they fucking... Oh, there's more. That's why. I was about to say, usually it's... Okay. That's fine.
You got a ration behind you. You're fine.
Got you. I thought I got him. Come on. There you go. Pass this one.
Did he die? No.
Nah. Knocked him out. But he did vanish, though.
I was gonna say, and then his corpse disappeared.
Yeah.
Not corpse, right.
Now I could.
Not a corpse.
Lolly Lule low.
We're getting really close to that Lolly Lule low part.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna find out what it is.
It's a whole world waiting for you. Just dive into these games head first. You'll have a great time. They're wonderful. All sorts of plot-related bollocks all over the place.
The kind of beginning of this?
If you're the type that likes to draw physical diagrams to explain the plot to yourself, these are the games for you.
No! No!
Oh, Shalashaska.
Shalashaska!
Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel.
What the? Have to draw yourself but that's, I mean, that's
Within
a that's a masterpiece.
Masterpiece is 2.5 hours, you know, it's contained. Right. Oh! Yeah! Stop my eye, get my mentions! I can't, it's just in my head, I can't help it.
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Come on. Wow! Stop my eye!
That's Revolver Ocelot from the first game.
It's like my man could only get like this much breath, you know what I'm saying? So he's trying to get the whole line out. Just that
Snake,
quick
are you
push.
in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
Yeah,
If
the
they
boss
get
fight of this
Metal
game
Gear,
is Staten
we're
Island
going
Mall.
right off the
Hot
fringe.
topic.
Shit. We should have shotguns for this job.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The
As
weapons
far as
won't
like
do
a
me much
half
good
hour
here.
of cutscenes,
Can you see Metal Gear?
but the gameplay is like probably like you
No,
can do this shit in
I'll have to go around
7
to the
minutes,
bow.
5 minutes less.
They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know.
This park looks way
Beach,
cleaner
that's
than
for
it used to.
sure.
Wow.
HD, baby. This is your first time with the HD version?
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this
I don't
one more time.
think so. I think I've
Use
seen it,
this
but I never
camera to
beat
get
it.
photographic
I
evidence
probably
of
just played the
Metal Gear
beginning.
prototype.
It was like
Now
cool.
do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front, front right,
left,
and front
and
left,
the name on the
and a
back.
close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking.
I could probably do this first try.
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear.
Speedrunners do it crazy. They just stand in
Just
a
let
spot
someone
and it
try
doesn't even look
explaining
like
away
they're
a
taking
clear shot
pictures
of
of it,
that.
and they get all 4 and like click, 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 done. And I'm like, how?
All right.
There's
I do that,
actually
and
one
Otacon's like, you missed
Just
it.
spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Don't turn your back on the wolf pack. That's right.
Exactly.
You might wind up in a
There's
body
a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed.
Wolfpack is back. Custom master.
Hell
made
yeah.
arrangements so that you can
Gateway
send the pictures
2000
from the
computer. Gateway 2000, dude.
I
I
hitched
go.
a ride on Link 16
The
at
future
the US
of
military's
computer
proprietary
technology.
network. Managed
Dell.
to get into that
I had a
workstation.
gateway.
and
Yo,
override
y'all
our
streaming on
system
Dell
software
computers?
so
I
I
used to
could
put the
remote
monitor
install a
on
little
top of the
app I
cow
wrote.
box.
Why
was my
bother
favorite.
with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty
Computers
simple,
were
really.
cool, and then that
Look,
fucking
all you
colorful
have to do is stand in
iMac
front of the
came out in the
machine
early
and push the
2000s with a
action
fat ass monitor, but it
The
was
app
like
will
automatically
colorful,
launch
and it had text to
download
speech,
the
so we'd
image
just be
data
like,
from the camera.
boobies. And we'd be like, ah, it's so funny, it's said boobies, dude.
The data packets can then
Damn, I don't know how to
masquerade
do it on
as-
this computer.
You'd be like, suck my
So
wiener,
all I
and
have
we'd
to
be
do
like
is push the
dying.
action
We'd
button
be like,
in front of
dude.
the computer once I
We'd be
have
like,
the
we peaked
pictures,
it,
right?
like, the technology is here. We're in the future of 2001 or whatever the fuck.
The commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before
Says
he's
a
done
lot
talking.
about
Otherwise, they'll
us
spot
as
you.
a,
Okay.
as a human
How
coach.
much time do I have?
I
The
hacked
wonders
into
of
his personal
technology.
files and took a look
I
at the
can
text
make
of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
I can
A
make
7-minute
calculator
time
say
limit, huh?
movies as well.
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
I haven't died
Stay low.
yet, but I think it might be worth dying here just so you guys can see the game over screen for Snake is different than the rest of the game.
At the moment,
I do gotta save. I'm almost done. Our time with Snake is almost done.
Oh,
so.
you need to save? Just a second.
I'm trying to get that last save. There's like a dialogue option that. There's like a funny one. You gotta like burn all of the options out and then it comes up. I remember.
You know the story about Achilles in Paris? The moral here is something about his heel. Anyway, even the great and virtually immortal hero Achilles was finally done in by Paris. By a dangerous sin. So don't get complacent. The mission can turn around and get you.
Wasn't Paris the person? What?
Paris,
I thought he was
Snake. There's a time and a place for conspiracies. Please, I'm
Oh
trying to
my God.
concentrate here.
What?
Sorry.
Still the go.
every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of
I got
rogue
dollars
states.
on what part of the song is in my head right now.
They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear Force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these
What's
Metal
the?
Gear
There's got to be a quicker way to go down.
I know the way, know the way, know the
All right,
way.
you guys want to see something funny, guys? I'm gonna fuck this up on purpose. Watch this. Watch this.
The only thing that can stay
Oh no!
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
That's it.
Is that,
Dude.
is that the only
At
old
the
school one?
moment,
I don't know if it's the actual
knows
score.
the specifications for metal
There people online have a way of knocking them all over where they like knock each other down like bowling pins.
Worse yet,
And people like knock them
so
all
do a
down.
number of
Like,
rogue states.
I would never be. I'm not good at that. I don't know.
They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear Force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal
But
Gear
they're
Ray
not
as a
terrible.
countermeasure to these pirated weapons.
They're incredible for
The
this.
only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
But you didn't have this at the time. That's what I'm saying.
With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray.
Yeah, I specifically don't. Yeah, I think the hamminess is what makes it what it is.
All other Metal Gears.
I would even say I'm consistent in that. I still prefer it that way. You know.
Ooh, I got.
Snake, are you okay? Snake!
Snake! You know, is that the Shockmaster? It is the Shockmaster.
At the moment.
HM Radio Live asks, is that
HM Radio
the
Live.
The
Time to
Shockmaster.
Twitch.tv/HM Radio. HM Radio Live. HM Radio Live. It's a thing.
HM Radio Live.
I don't have a choice.
Do you know the saying, those who walk 100 leagues think not that their journey is
Right,
half
that was my
ended
favorite
until
part. You
the
really had the
90th league?
point.
That means,
Really?
what does it mean? Okay, it means that if you're planning to walk that far, you better damn well know how to do simple arithmetic. Study, stay in school.
Flexi point.
This seems to be getting more and more random.
Mandatory.
Correction. It's becoming
You gotta
more
like,
trust me.
Shoulder up. I haven't, no.
It's wonderful.
Rigor mortis with time.
Okay, see you, Snake.
They didn't give me anything.
Every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear.
Nice.
Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states.
One of the best debuts in
They
wrestling.
are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear Force.
That's that
to compete with the
WCW
US's
shit.
nuclear strike.
Nobody was like, bro,
The
some
world is about to see
jeans,
a swarm
a
of
vest,
Metal
and a
Gear
stormtrooper
derivatives.
mask with glitter on it, like, and my
We
man
initiated
Deso Belly,
development
like,
of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal
Best
Gear is, of course, another
that's
Metal Gear.
Duster Road.
It has no sleeves, but somehow it's puffy in the shoulder.
With Ray, hundreds, if not thousands,
not-
of Metal
not-
Gears that
that's
exist
no.
all over the world are no longer a threat.
Cooler heads had to
The blind rush to
prevail.
nuclear
That's all I'm
proliferation will be
saying.
contained,
All you
and it
needed
will
was
be the
one motherfucker to
Marine
be like,
Corps
nah,
and
dude.
our Ray
Nah,
that
dude,
will
we ain't doing
accomplish
that.
It was just all.
this. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear Force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in light of the military dominance.
All red-faced and insane.
It was,
On so much cocaine, obviously.
it was a different time, for sure.
Right. So like that like feverishness. Like I think.
Time to save?
The only person I think of is the guy who wrote Cats. Andrew Lloyd Webber writing Cats. He was in his apartment. He
The
did
Chinese
so
have a
much
proverb that
Yale.
goes,
He was
scholars
like, all right,
build
we're
and
writing a
esteem
musical. Look at those
knowledge,
in
not
my
facts.
backyard.
See, they
And
just
made
sit
up
around
this whole
thinking instead of actually
storyline, all
doing
this
something,
crazy
which doesn't make them too useful.
Yeah.
Action is what matters, I think.
Look, what I heard from Mei Ling was that...
Snake, have you noticed that you bring her up a lot?
Huh?
Forever.
isn't the-
That shit was on for my whole life.
What am I gonna do with you?
Like I was saying,
You and your hyperactive libido. It's a good thing
What was
one of
everybody's
us can keep
wrestling
all the
internet
details
website
straight.
in the early internet days? Mine was Power1Wrestling.net or some shit. There was also One Wrestling was another one. One Wrestling was another one.
Snake, the tanker's
there
holds are
was-
divided into
man, I'm
3
trying to think.
separate blocks, and Metal Gear is in the farthest hold.
Damn,
You need to
yeah,
head
you
north.
got me.
You know the number you're up against. If you're spotted, there's no winning that fight. You have to stay out of their sight, okay?
I can't remember. I gotta go left or right here.
There was one.
One of them is like a fake out way.
I can see the logo in my head, but I can't. The name is not crystallizing in my mind. It had like a red and blue logo. What was that one called? Like my brain keeps going Wrestle Zone, but that's more modern. What is the?
I gotta. Oh my God! I think I gotta go right. Right is the way to go.
There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background.
Where's my phone? I
Stealth.
gotta see some early wrestling websites.
From a major player.
Early wrestling websites.
I use Cage Match because it's like fans run it. It's not Dave Meltzer ratings. It's like fan ratings. So it's like get a.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
Here we go. Final room. Damn, this is it. This is the end of the. Well.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration.
Yeah, I got. Yeah.
Current state of nuclear proliferation
Look.
is a direct result.
The reveal. Metal Gear. Metal Gears are the enemy robots from the series. And it was like the boss in the first game. It had a bunch of these. And it's like, oh yeah, we killed them, so Metal Gear's done, right? Psych.
More Metal Gear.
Now it's the U.S. armies.
Metal Gear.
Yeah, we're just gonna make these massive weapon machines, but we ain't gonna use them. No one's gonna use that shit. It's just in case, you know?
Yeah.
Just in case.
That's a deterrent.
Yeah.
I have a daughter.
Okay. Okay.
My greatest wish.
Oh, let me save here. Dude, oh, come on. This is the chance. Otherwise, I gotta tell you what I'm...
Time to save?
Try not to ruin it. Otacon started planning the... I think this would be it.
This is my favorite Chinese saying.
There's a lot.
Better to be
These are
first
like
among
over 10.
roosters than last among bulls. Of course, the meaning's clear. If you have to choose between being a chicken or a cow, pick the chicken. Cows are always being messed with by aliens. Cattle mutilations are up now. Why go looking for trouble, right? If an enemy spots you, you'll be in more trouble than a cow on a UFO. You stay out of their sight.
Why would aliens be in an old Chinese proverb?
Everyone knows they've been visiting us for thousands of years.
Fair.
News to me.
Aww.
Never to have her or her.
X. Zoom in would be... Zoom out with X.
Experience the horror of nuclear.
Good.
Okay.
Leave a better world for the
They even have the photo from the cutscene that
As a
Snake
soldier,
took.
I know that is my duty.
I don't know how the I guess the speech guy has so many like.
Metal Gear Ray is
can't
amphibious,
see me right now.
unlike the Army's Rex.
He's locked in giving a speech, so he can't
Move
see
in
straight ahead.
undetected
I
and
guess
make
the
its
lighting.
landing on enemy shoreline.
Good.
Its onboard joint tactical information distribution system
Dudes are not good at their
identifies
jobs,
targets
bro. You
with
just running
unerring
in plain
accuracy
sight.
and takes them out.
Good.
Let me try one more time.
That's why they need the Metal Gear. They're all incompetent.
Do you want to save?
What's like the dangerousness level of the Metal Gear?
It's-
Attack
It has
the world
a
and
nuclear.
nuclear.
Snake, do you know the
nuclear
Chinese proverb,
capabilities.
care avoids error? Error is thought to be a Kung word, meaning what? There's some linguists who think that this accounts for an almost universal utterance of the syllable when people are at a loss for words. A kind of vestigial...
Hey! What a crock! What did you do with that little cheat sheet I made you? Oh, there it is. Hey!
That's really,
How could you do that? You know how busy I am and you...
It's not what you think.
Oh? So what am I thinking?
What's going on over there?
Oh, hi, Snake. Do you know that Otacon's been...
Mei Ling, we're in the middle of a mission and everything, so can we, you know...
Fine. Sure. And Snake, the real meaning of care avoids error is that if you're cautious, you can avoid making serious mistakes. Even if you've gotten used to the mission, watch what you do. Good luck.
Yeah, Snake.
That's
Good
awesome.
luck.
You, I'm not done with. Let's discuss this, shall we?
That's it.
That was great. That was
Mailing
great.
appearance. Yeah, that's it. That's their cameo in this game.
Ultimate weapon.
So, because people were like, "Oh yeah, she's not in the game," and it's like, well, you know, she kind of is for that one scene.
Yeah, that's perfect.
You have to just keep saving. You have to like, That's like, that was the last save.
This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never
This
gave
part
the
that I'm
Manta.
doing right here, the first time I
This
saw it,
latest Metal
kind
Gear,
of was
we
like,
can
oh,
rule the
okay.
sea and land as we
I think it's
never
sick.
have before. George C. surrendered.
Whatever they did to like up-res these textures is pretty awesome. It looks pretty good, man.
Fucking see this shit?
Do you think they
Marines, dude.
Do you think they? I wonder if they up-res them or if the originals were just compressed to shit to fit on the PS2. You know what I mean? Like, were these higher definition photos to begin with that then were compressed so that they could fit comfortably on PS2, and then they just had to like use the raw pictures without, without the compression, or did they have to like take the compressed ones and then like?
To the left.
This part's silly. He's basically he's testing them mid-speech because it's supposed to be like RNG, like kind of catch you, but the good thing is when he does this, the timer stops mid-speech. He's just like, hey, I like to keep control of my troops. Like,
we cannot and will not give up Ray.
I'm not scared.
Stay on your guard at all times.
All I gotta do is make it to the other side of the room and hit this computer, and the tanker portion is done.
Dude, let's go.
Let's continue.
I'm gonna call Otacon.
But even you will have heard rumors.
Yeah, this computer right here. Like, look, dude.
After the failed cover-up.
Look, hey guys, hey TV Man. They're all so locked in, dude. TV Man would definitely see me.
The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow
One last
Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reducing nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity
I think there's
by
no more.
specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That
I'm
is
almost
our
surprised
mission.
that they don't let you take bad pictures and that like would branch the story.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
That looks like a crash-a-rooney.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun.
Do you have? Can you like home button or no?
No.
Wow.
Xbox crashed.
Full tilt crash.
All right. Well, I just damn. You know what? I'm gonna have to probably take those pictures again.
No, you saved right before the last picture.
Yeah. I don't know if they make you. I know they'll put me in that room. I think. I don't know if they'll let me keep the pictures. But who knows? This is HD. They might break the rules.
Xbox 360.
Well, what happened? Too hot?
Too hot for the hot tub. Yeah.
It just crashes sometimes, you know.
No, I don't, because I'm a hot.
Oh my bad.
Consoles, they crash.
I'm locked out of my You Didn't Man Xbox Live account, which is where the You Didn't Man name came from, because I don't remember the password and I just can't get back. That's why I'm not You Didn't Man on Xbox. Because it's taken by me.
Go to games. My games will be first. Boom, there it is.
All right, 33 out of 50. Bum 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 bum. Yeah.
Crazy. Finally made it to Metal Gear Solid 2. How does it feel?
It's good because like I feel like when we started with Metal Gear Solid 1, it was because I was playing 5 when that came out, and I was just like, yeah, man, if we run through the series, we'll eventually do 2 and 3.
Mm-hmm. And my baby 4.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Metal Gear Solid 4, man. 1 is still my favorite, but 4 is right there. Right there.
You know what's crazy? If there was a situation where that file was like corrupted and broken, and like I had to start the game over, just put on very easy mode and get back to this area in like 10 minutes. All right, let's see.
And it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children
That's okay.
experience the horror of nuclear war.
Good.
As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep. Good. Move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard joint information distribution system identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower.
Yeah,
It is the
if I run
ultimate
on that,
weapon.
everyone's gonna hear me.
It is
It just
yours
goes
to
like dunk,
guard.
dunk, dunk.
I'd like you all to think about what that means. I have a daughter.
Good.
Greatest wish never to have her or her children experience
Yeah, so
the horror of
don't say
nuclear
it
war.
before you do it. Yeah.
As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier,
Intruder
I know
on the right.
that is my duty.
He's gonna do it. Hold on. If the timer stops, that means he's gonna do it.
I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before.
There we go. GG's.
Yeah, baby.
Oh man, we got some cutscenes. We got a few
About to do
cutscenes.
20 minutes of cutscenes. Let's go.
This part is actually super cool though.
We should play the OGs at some point.
Yeah.
You know, maybe after we finish all the solids, go back and play the OGs.
I feel much better as a gamer after Elden Ring. Just like when I played Dark Souls. That game like whooped my ass. In a good way though.
How'd you feel about it? I feel like we didn't really actually talk too much about Elden Ring.
It was really fucking awesome. I want to spend more time with it one day.
Police Knots.
Sprite. I saw Sprite too. I didn't even see Police Knots. That's a good thing. This part's funny because it's like Otacon basically creates a Sprite version of himself.
And again, this is, if you know the whole story of the game, they're giving you more breadcrumbs here than you realize. It's vibes, man.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first one I'm seeing is... Okay, this works. It's a great front view. And the next one is... Oh, I don't think we can use this.
Really?
Oh, you took it over.
I accidentally sped it up, so you're not gonna hear voice acting. The Marines lettering shows up really well. Got it. GG. Speaks about. Forget the photos and get out of there. Conveniently, now the speech ends because of
We, the
cutscene
Marines,
rules.
will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Bum, 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 bum. And the rock comes out, just rock bottoms him.
Imagine if you're standing in this room for an hour and this guy starts telling the same part of his prepared speech over and you've been standing for an hour.
Yeah.
I have to start from the beginning. I only have it memorized from the top.
Someone clapping cheeks there.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Revolver Ocelot from the first game.
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer.
There ain't nothing to
End
it.
of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Hey,
Identify yourself.
remember when this guy had one fucking arm in the last game? Oh yeah, he has two arms again apparently.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
I love that the flashback was the old character model. That's beautiful.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal?
Idiot.
No, I'm taking it back. look of it. Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70,
Chelyabinsk.
research outpost.
What are you talking about?
My mother
After the
was
Cold
murdered
War
by
ended,
wolves.
my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Not you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling
Got him.
the gear. As I said, I came to take it back.
Double crossed. Let's go. Also, king of the double cross. he's just my dude stay betraying.
Returned to the Patriots.
Oh shit.
The Lale-Lule-Lo.
Lale-Lule-Lo.
How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Kurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Kurlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Sucks to be Kurlukovich.
And that guy too. Speech guy.
Sergey, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
So crazy. Especially like just knowing where it all goes. It's wild. It's wild.
Ocelot.
Show's over.
Anti-hero?
If you wish
Villain?
to live,
Good guy? I
suggest
still
you
don't
run
really
now.
know. I honestly don't know.
This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
will say that fucking Revolver Ocelot is the big show of Kojima characters.
Yeah.
Just turn on a dime. In the morning he's a babyface. By the showtime he's a heel. Come segment 3 back to babyface.
Ocelot!
This is on Xbox 360. We're playing the HD collection. Oh, there you go. There you go. A couple shots of liquid to let you know
It's
where that
been a
arm comes
while,
from.
brother. Who are you?
What's good, Pete?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in
Yes.
time.
So in the
I
first
know what
game,
it's
his
like,
character
brother.
lost his arm. And he used the-
No
grafted
wonder
the
Naomi
arm
passed
onto
you
the
over for the
villain
Fox
first
Die
onto
program.
his arm. And now the main villain is taking over his consciousness. To the arm.
Get out of my mind, Liquid!
Which, by the way, you can totally watch these games on YouTube. Like, they all exist.
The price of physical
pretty wild
prodigy.
shit.
A few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm.
Liquid's on.
Casually just get my phone charger. Oh, he's still alive. Oh, not anymore. Now he's probably drowning and also in blood and shit.
Eventually, hell yeah.
You don't have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
I mean, back in the day, it would have to be Kurt Russell, because based off Pliskin. Oscar Isaac's really good too.
I worry about that.
It's gotta be like, yeah, it's gotta be someone, he's kind of like ruggedly handsome. You need like a ruggedly handsome guy.
Oscar Isaac is such a good emotional brow that I feel like it would almost be too much.
Maybe back in the day, I'd say Josh Brolin, when he was a little younger.
Right, yeah,
like-
you need that kind of face that's like handsome but also
I say that, but Josh Brolin, like Snake, ages through the games. Because spoiler, he's like a clone, so he ages hella fast. He ages hella fast. Like this is the 2 is the last game he's like a normal age. Like probably like 30s or something. And then his aging is accelerated. So by Metal Gear Solid 4, everyone is like a couple years older, and he's already like kind of like old man, like 60s. Christian Bale, maybe. You see it.
Otacon, we have a problem.
See, Raiden who they're gonna introduce him in like 15-20 minutes. He's the other character you play as, and he's supposed to be more like gender neutral, I suppose. Because he's a dude, but he kind of has like a feminine feature. And that's why everyone's like, oh yeah, he's a bitch compared to fucking Solid Snake. But it's because people didn't know that you weren't gonna play as Solid Snake. And I actually started with this game, so I didn't even care. This is my introduction to the Metal Gear Solid series. I played 2, and then I played 1. And then I was like, oh, I get it now. This was just the new hotness that came out, so I was like, I gotta play this shit.
I mean, I remember
Snake!
like, oh my god. They were great, right? And that I was sitting watching mad long cutscenes and being like, they're so beautiful. There's such an emphasis on making a game that was like such a push.
Yeah. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, it's like 2001, I think. I can't remember if this was before or after 9/11. I feel like it was like a month after 9/11 or a month before 9/11. So it was like...
I think it was after, no? Didn't they have to change some stuff?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because there was like a stigma after 9/11 for like media to be like, oh, you can't have too many explosions because like you're gonna trigger people. And then after a while, people were like, yo, like, not for nothing, but explosions existed before this shit, like national trauma, like. Sonic went underwater.
Yes, at the location we discussed.
Fuck! Rip Solid
Yes.
Snake, guys.
I
F's in
have
the chat.
photographic evidence of
Solid
Snake on
Snake
the
is
scene.
dead. You guys saw it here
Cipher
first.
is most useful.
We'll never see him
I
again.
look
He's dead,
forward
bro.
to tomorrow morning's newsflash.
R.I.P.
I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes,
Nicolas
of
Cage
course,
as Solid Snake. Let's go.
Mr. President.
Oh, he's talking to the president. So who does Ocelot work for?
The president.
The president, but he was working for the Soviets who were infiltrating the Marines. But he works for the president of the United States of America?
Fun. There's an ending for Metal Gear Solid 1 where you can find that out.
Bonkers.
Yeah.
Alrighty, part 2 / part rest of the game.
Yeah.
Scientists had to make that. Dude, yeah, they should throw this fucking quote at you out of nowhere. Thousands of calculations create the atomic bomb and determines effects. Bombs are crazy.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
There it is.
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude buried 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare.
Docs,
It didn't
dude,
take
stop
long for
showing
the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess.
Really,
and then
they
that
bike
massive
around here.
offshore cleanup facility went up inside. The big shell.
Yo, it's nice to hear
I hear
Colonel's
the
voice
cleanup
again.
isn't quite over yet. It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
I'm like, all I'm doing is trying to figure out like how early you could actually figure out what's going on if you're paying attention.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
You're on Shore
Former
Road.
members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army
It
members may
honestly,
also be
when it came out,
involved.
I was
It's a
like,
highly
whatever.
trained group, and they have
But
the
then,
big
like in my
shell
20s, when I
under complete
replayed this, I was
control.
like, yo, it didn't really even occur to me. Like it's like
This is where we live.
it's like my backyard. Yeah, like yeah. So this would be like Coney Island-ish, I think. I would have to. I'm sure there's a map where Hideo Kojima or like Manhattan water area. Oh, president's here or something.
Oh shit! Call it then.
Yes.
Thank you for the raid, Papa. Let's go.
What
Can you
are
point
their
out Biggie's
demands?
house?
$30 billion.
$30 billion. What makes them think they can get that much?
We love to
There
see
was a
it.
government-sponsored tour going on of the Big Shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the Big Shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
Well, it was being made before 9/11, but I think they got. Let me check the release date, because I think they had to censor some content.
You have two mission objectives. One, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And two, disarm the terrorists by any means
November 13th.
necessary.
Yeah.
You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part.
It's like
Make sure nobody sees you.
It's
if you need to.
It's all
not
contact me by
not that
code.
many.
The frequency
I've
is
just this one
140.85.
and
When you want to
major
use the
game.
code,
I'm a major game
push the back button.
guy.
When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the back button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear.
Oh, you guys ready
No one
for the
but you
fucking
will
Jack
be
and
able to
Rose
hear it.
romance?
All right.
So now here's what's awesome.
I'll contact you if anything changes.
It's the exact same dialogue from the first game.
First, make your way to the upper section of the Big Shell.
It's hilarious.
How do I get up to
that
the next
whole part
level?
where he's telling him how to use the thing is the same exact dialogue.
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Joint effort. Hey. Weed.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology,
Sick.
a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material
whole
protects
cutscene to
against
put
a
over the
wide
gear.
range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
This is awesome because I plan to play Metal Gear Rising.
Hell yeah.
So this would be a good jumping off point for that.
Lord,
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
I don't even think you can save yet. I don't think he gave me the option. No,
Raiden,
no radar.
Let's go.
Raiden, baby. First things first. Dialogue. No. Let's see. He's just gonna say the mission probably again.
You could probably get in down there if you crawl. If you hide well, you can probably escape when being pursued by the enemy. Whenever you crawl into...
Oh yeah, I'm a different person, so I have like lost all my items for the movie.
Spoilers!
Oh yeah, and it's clearly Snake, even though his voice is different, and they call him Raiden, and
Well, and they
his
showed
little
the
mullety.
close-up of the juicy butt, so that you will be like, oh yeah, it's the same guy.
Oh yeah, I guess because Raiden got that jumpy as well.
And he got that twirly ass cartwheel.
Yeah.
Show the twirly ass cartwheel. Twirl. He twirls the.
Wow.
Yeah. Immediately more flouncy than Snake. His flounceometer is through the roof.
Damn, he didn't take his fucking helmet off in the cutscene, so I have to rock his helmet when I do first person, and it's fucking my head up. Nothing over here. I looked up, I couldn't, yeah. So yeah, there's a razor in the beginning of this game you can get for a cutscene later, but I can't get it on normal mode. I found that out recently. You know what I can get, I think. First of all, first things fucking last.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Just do some chin-ups. Get him in now. But I'm not going to be able to get grip level 2. I don't know. I should probably wait till later to try that.
Let's go, boys.
I think it's a cumulative,
So straight up, if you do like 100 of these, you level up your grip strength. There's all kind of little things like that in this game. It's wild.
No?
So, which means you can hang for longer, you know? Handy.
Like pivotal to
Handy when you're hiding from enemies and shit. Yeah.
Got your feet wet? These are the basic controls for swimming.
Low.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button.
Then
push it in rapid succession to swim
Well,
faster.
they didn't have first person
Change
or
your
swimming
heading with
in
the left stick. Up will take you up,
Metal Gear
down
Solid
takes
1.
you lower.
Just because
left
Metal Gear
and
Solid
right
is
to face
PlayStation
those
1, so the
directions.
graphics can only be so good.
The O2
Like you could do
gauge
first
will
person, but
appear
only
under
when
your
you're standing
life
still.
gauge while you're
Dude, for
underwater.
2001,
The gauge
first person swimming in
corresponds
this
to the
game is
amount
not
of
that
air
bad.
you can hold from a
It's not-
single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware
I
of that.
put like 90 hours into Dragon Quest 11, and then they made me a fish and put me in a 3-dimensional world where I had to swim. And they have like terrible platforming. They have terrible platforming skills, and it was just so awful. I was like, oh my god! And then they hide things in the space.
It's always.
I hated the swim control so much that I was like, well, 90 hours in. Fuck this game.
It's rough when, yeah, it's rough. Oh, she got thermal goggles. Good thing I fucking. That's a big find. Anything else down here? Yeah, when a game that's not a platformer suddenly is just like, hey, psych, this part's a platformer, and it's like hit or miss, because it's, dude, when they're not offensive about it, it's okay. But then when it sucks, it's a deterrent, and I'm just like, why are you doing this? Like, you gotta stay in your lane.
Well, Dragon Quest 11, they really wanted to go for like these sweeping, beautiful environments, cities that feel very open, like you're in a big open world. But the path is so linear. It's a super linear path, but they still hide things fucking everywhere. And it's like important to find a thing. So you still have to use their shitty jump to try to jump everywhere to find the secret ship. And it was extremely frustrating. And in every town you had to like go to one place, run to the other in the town, run back, run back, run back, or you had to make like 2 to 3 trips back and forth through the whole town in order for the story in that town to be
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
I finally found a reason to get a PC. The prospect of Red Dead Redemption 2 or Grand Theft Auto RP streams are just too much to pass up anymore. I mean, yeah, I get it. Man.
They must have made a deal, an arrangement
Yeah,
with the terrorists.
but I thought that the
They become a
crisscross
band of
nature of the quest
mercenaries,
design
an army
in
without a
the
country.
towns was good because you could get the sections done in the crisscross. You know what I mean? Like once I figured it out, like once I was like, oh, this is how the structure of it, then I would get like, what's over here on this side, and then when they made me go to the other side, what's over here on this side? Like it cleaned up my grab loop because I just kind of went with the flow of it, you know. But I hear you. There definitely is a formula to the quest design in that game for sure. It's meant to. The game was meant to sort of be like a celebration of the series to that point. So it has like a kind of a greatest hits feel, but also like an entry point for people who never fucked with it. So
I was gonna say, it feels like
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder
it's
inside
very,
the
it's
side
yeah,
maze.
it's meant to be an entry point. It's like a reset point. Like, hey,
looks like a solo
I mean,
job.
which it did well. So it's like
You may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID.
You gotta just
But
read
for
it and
now,
skip the dialogue.
you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say
Not nerd. Node. Use the node to gain access to
I mean,
the
I
big
have more
Shell's
pages for
facilities
it.
network.
You know, obviously, I platinumed
Pull up
it,
the
so I had
map
a
of
good
the
time.
structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar?
There's so much good stuff after
True.
that, though.
That
You're
radar
missing
came
a lot
in
of the best
useful
stuff.
during VR training.
Try,
A radar system.
There's
Uses
so much more,
biological
though.
magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node.
Action button.
The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness.
Okay.
If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
So they showed a guard get up really quick. It looked like someone took a guard's outfit, dressed up as a guard, and ran away. And then someone on the elevator had a mullet that looked like our deceased friend, Solid Snake.
Who is very clearly dead.
Yeah. Come on, no. Okay, there we go. There's a nice, pleasant, screen-touching cutscene.
I want that sound effect to the Michael Jackson video.
Ooh.
Load screen.
All right, what's our name? This comes into play later in the game.
Plorkus, obviously, it's already in the chat.
Plorkus. It has enough for a full name, so Plorkus will be the first name. Plorkus. What's the last name?
Blueberry.
Plorkus, Blueberry. Maybe.
Oh, just drop that second R. B-E-R-Y.
Plorkus, Blueberry. Spelled with one R. Okay, the birthday is... Here, I got this.
September 11th, obviously. It's no other option. Oh, no. It's just so obvious.
It's okay, because we're from New York, so we get a pass for making that joke for some weird reason. Won't let me choose my birthday. I guess that's intentional. Nationality? Brooklyn. Yo, they got Brooklyn. They have a lot of national. Hold up.
Jesus. All right, you know what? Just hold it. Just hold it. We'll pick a random. Ready? Just hold the button to the right or whatever. And one of us will yell stop. And when that happens, that's where we're from.
I'm gonna say when it goes through a full cycle of letters, because it's a long cycle. It's still going. Okay, that was a full cycle.
So at any point, anyone could just say stop, and that's gonna be where it lies.
Just allow it some time.
Yeah, somebody say stop when you want us to stop.
That's what it's gonna be. He's gotta be Chilean. Known for their sea bass and trapped fighters.
Stop. Tonga!
He's from the Isle of Tonga. Let's go.
Plurkus blueberry, born on September. Oh, no, sorry. No, yeah.
Oh, shit. That's perfect. Let's go. Yeah. Hope we don't have to remember that later.
Nah. But we'll remember. I like this part where they're like, oh, you want to...
So this is the giveaway. This is the real deal giveaway right here. They're telling you what this is. This is on some Nier Automata shit before Nier Automata.
Full screen looked good, honestly. I don't think we need to change it. Letterbox might be a bit much. I don't know. Let's do full screen.
Yeah, if you were happy with it, it's fine.
And this TV looked fine. Back to title screen. Yeah, let's end here, guys. All right, let's go.
Yeah, so there you go. They just told you right there. They gave you a fucking video game menu. Like,
good work, Lightning.
The radar should be functioning now.
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The
trying to hit me and hit me!
While the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Hit me!
Your radar isn't affected by the
Metamorphosis.
weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology.
Same exact text.
You won't be
as
able
the
to
first
use
game.
it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The big shell's layout map should now be available after touching the
I
start
forget.
button.
He's a famous
How do
voice
I
actor.
save the mission data?
Because he does
I've
this
set
voice
aside
on
proprietary
Cameo.
frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
Here we go.
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
First game.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96.
Notebook.
I just switched frequencies. Jack?
What?
Do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well. I'll keep trying until I hear the answer.
That's
I'm
wild!
gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
Almost.
What are the chances? It's the same day. It was meant to be, boys.
Oh, yeah.
Happy anniversary, Jack.
It was meant to be.
Oh, shit.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
Okay.
Dude, we're not clever enough to plan that. That was pure coincidence. Music is banging.
Gabagoo.
The gabagoo, man. The gabagoo.
Ah, Steve, man. He's like, you the gabagoo, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Up,
The
swerve!
terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
That's the name of the game.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
Oh, shit.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
For the.
That's where you rent the kayaks from.
Yeah.
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of
I
a
was gonna say
central
that's where the
core and
hose be
6
at, but I
struts
don't know if that's, like,
surrounding it.
offensive if I
So the whole thing is shaped like two hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
Cross each other, which they don't do. This is very different.
'Twas a mating ritual.
They messed up my eyeball. So
Flounce twirl. And with the flounce twirl. Wow. Oh snap, bird dookie.
Man, yeah. Hella bird dookie. First, gotta do some pull-ups.
wow, those are some dangerous pull-ups.
Yeah, dude. Man,
Man,
it'd be a shame if I didn't remember the button to climb back up. Oh, I was like, this could be either the fall